welcome to D&D Week 3, Episode 3, whatever you want to call it, of the War of the Mad King. Today we are joined by
the
our
Rukos
good
Journals.
friend... Yeah. We're joined by our good friend Dnd. He will be taking a healing roll.
Something we are dire in need of.
Yeah. Because you guys can't stay awake. Or alive, for that matter.
Someone just keeps attacking people. I don't know what's going on.
I stay alive just fine.
Yeah, weird.
You stay alive by accident.
Just stab yourself with a stim pack.
Happy little accidents.
And T is channeling her inner Bob Ross. Today's session, I think, is going to be a bit more action-packed from yesterday, if things go according to plan. But it's D&D. Nothing ever goes according to plan.
It's true.
Let me get this turn order up, and adding our good friend in here.
I believe I was the last one to go.
You were, but you are going to be first this time around again, just due to the fact that story progression is going to start with you, I think.
Okay.
So, Master Day, when we get around to you, it'll be up to you to do what you do when you do it.
Right?
Yes, sir.
That was dumb. I'm an idiot. Don't judge me. Let's go. All right. So, Rukos, if I remember correctly, you were following the paladin of the town.
Yes.
All right. So if you'll be ever so kind to move yourself up there, we'll just say you were already behind her as she was piecing the fuck out.
All right.
So, you guys arrived back at the Bounty Hunters Guild, and that cute little half-elf girl is just sitting there. And she is just awestruck when the paladin and you walk into the front door. And she goes, how can I help you? And the paladin, she just looks over at the cage at the wanderer. She goes, well, you know who I'm here for. Give me the key. And the little half-elf girl, she takes it over, hands the key to the paladin. Paladin unlocks the door and tosses the cannibal onto the ground. Rukos, are you just going to watch, wait, speak up?
I'm Yeah, is there any beer around that I can have? I'll just
There is, surprisingly enough, one half tankard that somebody left behind.
I'll just grab that and just kind of chill out and watch the paladin have a heyday. She seemed very adamant about being kind of excited, so I'm gonna let her have her fun.
Yeah. So the executioner, the paladin with her executioner blade, brings the cannibal to his knees and says, well, who sent you? Because those two were from a nearby vault. So who sent you to kill them? And the wanderer says, well, I was just in town, and they looked scrumptious. The paladin, not really in the mood for some shit, literally kicks the tits off him. Kicks him so hard, he goes sliding to the table that you're sitting at.
But I have an important question. Did the tits stay where they were?
The tits stayed right in the air. It's like a bad Bethesda game where the bug is where there's
Oh.
tits.
Can I pick them up and put them in my satchel?
Unfortunately, you're not there, so no.
Damn it.
Over by the
You're way down here with
Yeah.
It's just Rukos that can grab the tits. And then the tits magically appear back on the person.
So she might want him back, so I want to stay on our good side.
Yeah. So she draws the executioner's blade and points it at this cannibal, and now the cannibal's pretty much at your feet, begging for you to save him.
Well, that sucks for him. He chose the wrong guy to be begging to. I'm going to just kind of flip him over make sure that he's on his knees. Just
What now?
Just right at that right angle for her to just chop his head off.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Wrong movie.
So,
or is it?
Yeah. So the paladin just kind of like gives you a nod of approval, and she actually doesn't step to the side to get that good angle. She's like looking him dead on. She goes, "I will not ask again. Who sent you?" He goes, "Well, if you must know, maybe it'll save my skin. You know those raiders that are up in the mountains?" She goes, "Well, yeah." She goes, "Well, there's a bounty on the head of a half-elf and a tiefling. But the heads just needed to be there. I ate the rest." And he gives her a maniacal look. She's like, And right after she says, she like turns her back to him. And the guy, thinking he has a perfect opportunity, goes to lunge at her, only for her to split-secondly turn and split this guy in half.
Oof.
Just one solid swing straight down the center.
Can I ask an out-of-character question?
Sure.
So I wasn't here for the first round. What's everyone's character species or races?
Oh, so Rukos is a Leonin fighter. Raylan is a half-elf warlock. And Silverside is a tiefling druid.
How odd that they're looking for a half-elf and a tiefling.
Yeah.
Weird.
So, but they were looking, what he doesn't explain is they were actually looking for a male half-elf. So, and a male tiefling. So only half the combination was here. Except for he killed a female tiefling, a female half-elf and a male tiefling.
I mean, they all look the same.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Homeboy has been hewed in half, Rukos, right in front of you.
Awesome.
He's gonna have a headache.
I'm pretty excited about that. I'm not saying that I'm a little bit too excited, but I might be a little bit too excited.
I need you to roll a d6 for a boner. I mean, if I just watched a female chop a guy in half, I might have a semi-chub.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there. So after like cutting this dude like clean in half, remarkably having 0 blood on her armor, just on her sword, she looks at you, Rukos, and goes, "How did you find out that he was here?"
I asked the right questions and did a little bit of a roar to make him terrified.
She goes, "A roar?" Kind of amused.
I scared him.
Yeah. She goes, "Well, I hope I don't have to deal with your roar. Is there anything I can do for you while you're here, new bounty hunter?"
There is, but I would prefer to speak in private.
She goes, "Well, we can either head back to my office or just step outside since nobody's around."
We can step outside, but first I want to search our lovely little cannibals pack for anything useful that might be in there.
She's like, "Do what you wish. I just don't eat them." She just kind of like throws her hand out with like the blade still in it. She's like, "Nah, just don't eat him, I guess." And then like steps outside after cleaning her blade on his backpack. So you go to search his bag. Is there something in particular you're looking for?
Money, supplies, tools.
Well, you do see a healthy sum of bottle caps. I'm gonna need another dice. Because by healthy sum, I mean fucking healthy. Sorry for everybody that just had to look down my shirt.
I missed it. Can you do it again?
Ha! That was fucking loud. And no.
Hold on.
My headset turned up when I sat back down, so it was just like pow.
You're welcome.
I'm so fat. Holy shit. Whew. All right, whatever you can do, kids, don't get fat.
I'm checking. I think my
Noted.
mom was gonna text you when she gets here.
Right, here we go.
With the stuff, and she's just gonna put it on. I have the old tabletop to the black desk turned upside down, and the sawhorses out there. She's just gonna put it.
You find
milk. No.
Go ahead and mute SynVengence. There we go.
So you find 286 caps on him.
God
Nice.
Damn.
I told you he had a healthy sum upon him.
506.
Is that what your total is at right
Yeah,
You could buy a cart.
I could.
You can buy a cart. You can almost buy a horse for that too. Well, a horse.
Almost.
I got us a great horse.
Yeah, you got a great horse, but for the $500 cart,
We need
you're
to.
going to need 2 horses,
I mean,
You got
right?
or you could not buy the cart.
You got us a donkey that's just trying really hard to be a horse.
So yeah, as far as tools go, you find the instruments that are used to cut these people up. But they look like surgical equipment.
They look like surgical. Is that what you said?
Huh?
What did you say they look like?
They're surgical equipment.
Okay, making
Like
sure
this
that
man finally cut people up to make them into orbs.
Okay.
And you find the pamphlet for the people he was trying to find, and they look just like the half elf you're trying to
Also
seek.
find.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna take that with me because it's going to assist me.
Everything else has been ruined by the executioner's blade.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take the pamphlet and the surgical equipment.
Okay.
And the caps, obviously.
Smart. Because you guys need all the money.
Jesus.
Womp womp. Love you too.
And then I'll go ahead and walk out to go speak to the
He is no longer with us. So all right. So for now, does anybody want to take a turn?
I'm good
doing
for whatever.
anything?
Nah.
T-ball.
Um,
Are you good where you're at with your one horse?
I don't know. Can I charm the guy into giving me another horse?
I'm not saying no, but I'm also not saying yes. You know what? If you wish to use your spell in order to charm him, yes, you can. Is that what you would like to do, since it's technically your turn?
But you won't be able to use it in an
Right.
encounter.
Yeah. Unless it's a cantrip. Is it a cantrip? I have no idea.
Oh look, what class are you?
Charmed
see?
person. Charmed person is a level 1 spell. I mean, it's the weekend.
Playing a sorcerer, warlock.
Warlock.
You do not have that. You have friends as a cantrip.
Have what?
Friends? It says friends. She does have charm at level 1, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can use that spell slot if you want to, but you'll just be down a spell slot until you sleep again.
Then I won't use it. It's fine.
Okay. I mean, still having one horse isn't terrible.
Right. At least
You
I
can
can.
only buy the second horse because the second horse is 80 fucking caps.
Yeah, I only have 23 caps left.
You have 2 other people that have money.
I don't have money. I'm broke.
One of them owes you money.
Oh yeah, he owes me money.
So.
But I mean, I was getting a horse for everybody. So if they want their own horse, they could buy it.
That's true. So you're just gonna hold off and wait, see if anybody wants to help you with your cart and horse adventure.
I guess.
Okay.
Is there anything I can like look around and find magically?
You can open up your senses and see if there's something you can find.
My senses?
Yeah, so pretty much, like arcane and divine people can all, just magically search, or not magically search. They like open up their senses to the, almost like the weave.
What do I?
What it's called.
What do I?
It's just like doing an Arcana check. It's
Arcana.
opening your senses, yeah.
Okay. And then because it's intelligence, it's +3, or does it do that automatically?
Whatever your Arcana roll is. So for you, it is a 5 total. And you rolled a 1. You went to go open your mind to the weave, and your mind actually, like, think of being face palmed without physically being face palmed. That's what happened. You now have an actual headache.
Okay, great.
From the backlash of the weave rejecting you. The weave, by the way, is where all magical sources come from. So, little D&D lore for you.
Thank you.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just move on because now you have a titular headache and a horse. So, Silverside, were you going to do anything?
I'm gonna stand here and look pretty. Yep, I'm good.
Stellar. Keo. I mean, is that your character's name?
Q.
Q.
Yeah.
My apologies. So Q.
That's cute.
Hmm.
It's okay. I hate myself too. It's fine.
What would you like to do, sir?
Well, I guess at the moment, am I seeing any patients?
The only patient that you've seen has been Silverside. You also just opened, so nobody has come to see you.
That's right.
But also, like, business has been kind of slow for you lately. There hasn't been as many raider attacks. There hasn't been a lot of monsters that have been near the near the town. So like business has been kind of slow. So
and prior last episode, I guess Silverside was questioning the beggar, right?
Yes.
What were they talking about again? Or what were you guys talking about? If you remember, Nick.
What's that?
If you guys were, do you remember what questions you were asking the beggar? The last session?
I know Rukos was trying to figure out if there was any strange symbols anywhere around town.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wouldn't know that, Rukos. I mean, I can probably eavesdrop on Silverside since he's 10 feet away.
Yeah.
But Rukos is fuck off.
Yeah. Well, that
I was just
like
go ahead.
Rukos was like early in the morning talking about that.
Yeah,
so
when we first got to the town, that's what I was asking the beggar.
And Silverside actually hasn't spoken to the beggar yet. He was just standing nearby that morning. And he's just conveniently standing beside the beggar because he's got nothing better to do with his life besides be pretty.
That's right. Just standing here
By the way,
with
he's doing
my
a
homie.
fantastic job.
I'm just getting to know this guy. That's all right. He may have a story.
So there's a traveling merchant and cart maker, mowing girl.
Yeah, so you got a shopkeep, cart maker, traveling merchant.
Okay, I can move 30. 1, 2.
Yeah, this is your front door, by the way.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I got you. Yep. So I'm going to move up torso. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm going to say hi to Bill and Ted.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to do my rounds, my doctory, check on things. I mean...
No, I'm literally going to change his names now. Nope, they're Bill and Ted.
Oh, I didn't know if they were men
they
or
are
women.
I didn't have names. They were just generic name and generic name.
Good.
And this is world building. No, we need a one-off with Bill and Ted now.
Just.
So as you approach them, they're like, "Good morning, Doc. How are you doing?"
I'm well, lads. How are you guys doing today?
He goes, "Oh, you know." Bill says his wife is, like 3 months from popping. Their 5th kid out. Ted says he still can't find a girlfriend, no matter how much the illusionist love potion he uses.
So, Bill, is any other? We're gonna call her Minerva. It's like anything Minerva's been experiencing that I should be aware of. I know she hasn't been by, and this is her 5th rodeo, but
she goes, "Nope. Still as healthy as an ox, as well as one can be with all the little shitlins running around."
Well, you know, I do have the ability to stop this from being a 6th one coming. Just FYI.
He like covers his genital area, and he's like, "Nah, Doc, I think we're all right."
All right, well, just think about it. And Ted, just remember, no one's gonna like you if you don't like you. So confidence, not the illusion. That's what you got to believe in, brother.
Yeah, Ted's actually feeling a bit more confident now that you're giving him his little pep talk.
My man, that's going to be 10 caps next time. And I'll be... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I was going to say, though, DM, I can hear this whole conversation, correct?
Oh, absolutely. It's not like they're trying to be quiet about it.
I just want to yell over to Bill and say, I can do it for cheaper.
Competition in town. There it is.
Nice. Just a free, just
wow. First one's free.
Yeah.
So, boys, real reason I'm coming by, anything I should know? Just checking things out.
He goes, "Well, no, Doc, just says these new people that have come in, and well, word around town is that the wanderer that was here was a cannibal, and he ate 2 people."
My God. The Wanderer. Okay, I mean, that's... Well, who do we know who the person was that found him?
Supposedly one of the new people. They joined the Bounty Hunters Guild in town, and they were successful within their first day. It was amazing. There was this weird roar in the area. Somebody shit themselves. Nobody's used to hearing that noise. We all thought we were about to be attacked by monsters.
I can imagine so.
Ted here was asleep. Ted's like, "Shut up."
Well, rough night. Though I do remember from doing the basic autopsies, the murder itself wasn't bad, but the cuts were pretty amazingly delicate.
He goes, "Well, we don't know anything about that. We just stand here and, well, try to keep everyone safe."
Fair enough. All right, well, if you boys hear anything, let me know.
Oh, absolutely. Supposedly, if you're curious, the Paladin was seen going towards the Bounty Hunters Guild.
Does she have a name?
I haven't came up with one. You're gonna have to give me a minute.
Bonquiqui.
No, we're definitely not going with Bonquiqui.
Oh, well.
You know what? Since I'm using her tune, Caslin is the Paladin Caslin.
So should I just refer to her as Lily, or?
No, stop. No.
Oof.
Yes, I'm using your character.
You're famous.
She heard from like outside the room, like, "Who the hell?"
She's updating our calendar, so she's like right there.
All right. Well, I'll take the information of that it Castellan was going that way.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn.
All right. So, Rukos, you've just searched the body and stepped outside with Paladin Castellan.
Okay.
Did you get what you need?
I did. I have a couple things I want to talk to you about. First, do you know anyone, or can you do any sort of checking on my weapons to see if there's any sort of magical enchantments that I'm unaware of?
She's like, that's a odd question, but I'll indulge you. And she kind of closes her eyes for a minute. She goes, well, it's not whatever you're looking for. It's not divine in nature. Maybe you should go see the Arcanist behind the shopkeep, or maybe the Illusionist. He might be able to help you.
Okay. The second thing, and I'm going to say this in Elvish.
Okay.
And I'm going to send it to you. Give me a second.
Oh. Secrets.
Ooh.
I mean, it's nice to see that we can cheat and see what you're writing through Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Just watching the stream, it all sounds like boop.
Yeah.
She kind of looks at you perplexed that you're using the Elven language. She doesn't think that somebody would know it. But she says no.
Okay. Do all of the above?
Do all of the above.
Okay.
She goes, I don't leave my office often, and most rumors that come through I don't pay attention to, because I have so much more work to do.
I'm digging Nick getting like more and more concealed.
He's trying to look just like his character.
Yeah.
I'm social distancing.
Yeah, that's roleplay at its finest.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you for the information and the help, and I will go talk to the Illusionist or the Arcanist.
She goes, well, before you go, I do need a favor.
Okay.
You know the raiders that the cannibal was talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, they've been plaguing our town for months now. And we don't know why, but all of a sudden their raids have stopped. I can either put this in to the Bounty Hunters Guild and let somebody else take it, but I feel like you're more connected to this than any other bounty hunter would be. So you can personally take this, or I can give it to the guild. But I want you to find that raider camp and snuff it out and get any information you can from them.
Okay. We can definitely do that. I'm sure I could convince my companions of doing this, but we might need a horse or carriage to help move supplies.
She goes, well, come to the office in about an hour, and I will give you the requisition for that. And another thing, the raiders have been sending people not only down for the two that are on the pamphlet that you have, and she pulls another pamphlet out from her armor and shows you. She goes, they are also looking for our doctor, who we've been hiding very well. That's the main reason that we want them gone.
Okay. I'm going to take the pamphlet to keep that in searching, since I have not seen him. What in the world?
What's going on my shit?
It's not me. I promise. It's not me this time.
Snap.
But I take the pamphlet and tell her that I'll be by in about an hour after I speak to the Illusionist and Arcanist to get the order and meet up with my companions, and we will go work on getting rid of their raiders.
Okay. She goes, great. And she kind of pats you on the shoulder with surprising amount of strength, but gentleness. She goes, see you later, and just kind of like fucks off. Like, does it?
Bye.
Yeah. So she runs on back. You can make your movement to either or.
Okay, is that the Arcanist?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me just...
Oh, I can get right there. Boop.
There you go. That is definitely the outside of the house. She's inside. The front door's right here.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, shit.
She's actually, like, she could see you through the one window, and she's just kind of pointing towards the front door.
Okay. I'll head there when it's my turn again.
Yeah. Rinlin. Who is putting shit on my fucking campaign? Ben?
Terrible poker face.
The one person I love playing poker with. Just can always tell. Raylan, what would you like to do, my dear?
Are we getting ready to leave this area soon?
Hopefully.
Okay. So maybe I'll just go talk to this bounty hunter.
Okay.
Tell him he's a bitch.
I thought you guys didn't want me getting into fights.
Yeah. I mean, you do you.
You're too far away. You can't hear me telling you to tell him that he's a bitch.
I do have backup right there, though.
I got a song for you. Here's how it goes. He's a bitch. Anyways, so you stroll up on the bounty hunter, horse in tow, and he's like, hey, what you want?
So I ask him if he has any bounties to assign.
He goes, are you with the guild?
Yes.
He goes, where's your insignia?
I left it at home.
I'm with the guild.
I left it in my other pants.
He goes, well, even if you were with the guild, I don't assign. Tetra assigns. She's back at the guild hall.
Is he looking for anyone particular right now?
You're not poaching my bounty.
Well, maybe I saw where they went.
He's like, don't worry. I always have eyes on my prize.
So you are looking for someone.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, right.
Actually, I need you to roll insight to see if you can tell he's lying or not. Not that it fucking matters.
So roll insight.
Yeah. Yep. Still one. You could tell that he's definitely lying because his eyes flicker towards the two guards and the doctor there in the middle of the road right now.
Mm-hmm. So if I helped you catch this person, we could split your bounty.
We can discuss splitting my bounty.
Well, I've seen a lot of people in this town. I could tell you where they are.
He goes, you've only been here a day. What do you see?
I get around.
Gay.
Excuse me. I about
That's all
spit
you hear
over
from the
my-
background.
Yeah.
Giggity.
He goes, I'll think about it. But for now, I need you to leave. You're causing too much of a scene.
Okay, so I fuck off.
And he
then.
actually like shifts over to get a better view. So,
Yeah.
but you could definitely tell he's watching this area. You don't know who though.
The guards?
You don't know who, though. No. The bounty hunter is looking in, like, this general direction.
Because maybe he's looking for the doctor?
You don't know. Because he hasn't told. I told you there's going to be a reason for you. Silverside, you've heard snippets of that conversation, and you can still see Raylan.
I'm just going to stand in between the two of them right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to point at both of them.
Uh-huh.
I said, I think you're looking for each other. And then I'm going to turn to the beggar, and I want to know if he has any new information for me.
Okay,
That's right. Making you think.
yeah, the beggar kind of looks at you and she goes, "What do you mean new information? I've told you all I've seen. The synth's right there, but nobody believes me. They all think I'm crazy."
Which one do you think? Which one is the synth? Do you think?
Again, pointing at the doctor, and he goes, "The cursed one. I sees him all the time."
Well, tell me some of the things you see. Maybe I can help you expose this lie.
I know that he.
I mean, I can hear all this. It's literally 5 feet from me.
Yeah,
Right, yeah,
she's
that's
like, and she's
exactly
not being
right.
quiet.
Okay.
But she's making wide accusations. She's like, "I've seen him cut up people and put on their skin. He wants to look like us, but he can only do it whenever nobody's looking."
So how can I do it when you're watching?
I see all things. Why do you think I live on the street?
So, perplexed, I'm just gonna walk past the doctor just right out the gate.
Just all right. Just fucking leave.
I've come what I've done what I came to do.
There's now a scene. Bill and Ted actually look at the beggar, look at Q, and are just like, "Nah."
So you can pass it on to Q.
Yeah.
See what he's got going on.
So Q, you have a beggar that is trying to expose you. You've got somebody staring in your general direction. What you gonna do?
Am I aware that he's staring my way?
If you would like, you could do a perception check.
Sorry, I gotta move the turn order. Get out of here.
I want to be famous.
Yeah, what would you do? You got people asking if you want to be famous.
Right? Almost every stream I get one of those bots in.
Well, it's because you're getting a decent amount of viewers on these.
Yeah.
I just want to be famous.
Damn.
So it's +2, so 19.
Yeah, so you could tell he is you could actually like feel his eyes on you. You know that you're being stared at.
Exciting. Yeah, well. I know the beggar's name, I'm gonna guess.
The beggar actually has forgotten her name. Okay. She's been crazy and desolate and drug-ridden for so long.
Bonquiqui?
No, would you stop?
I guess first off, so she doesn't know her name. I don't know her name.
No, nobody knows her name.
Okay.
Everybody just calls her the town crazy.
See, that's what I'm saying. One of these times it'll work.
We're able to move diagonally, right?
Yes.
So that'd be 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I don't know her. I'm trying to think what I said. Sorry.
You're fine.
Ma'am, how are you doing today?
She just kind of like curls her lips up at you.
Even though I know you don't like me, I'm always here to help. So if you're feeling unwell, still being outside, is there anything I can do to make at least your day go by a little bit better?
She goes, I don't need you. I just need the chems. I know what you want. You want my skin? And she starts like kind of like tapping her fingers to her thumb. Handy?
All right. Well, I don't want your skin, and I'm afraid I don't have any chems, but if you do need any help, just always let me know. Well, I say I'm going to walk off, so that's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to Shopkeep McGee over here.
Shopkeep McGee.
Any name or no?
Nope. I'm not going to have a name for everybody.
Anybody. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, because a lot of these characters are just generic. I do know that when they become more prevalent, I'll add names to them.
That's fair. Hey, Shops, how you doing, sir?
He goes, Doc, how you doing?
Not bad. I'm getting accused of stealing skin in just a normal average Monday.
he actually like wholeheartedly laughs. And he goes, oh, Beggar at it again.
Well, she doesn't want any of my help, but I'll keep trying.
Nah, she's taken so much jet, she doesn't even know where she's at half the time.
Fair enough. Anything new come in? Anything worthwhile for an old sawbones like me?
Oh, he goes, actually, Doc, that order of stem packs and bandages that you asked for has come in.
Lovely. How much do I owe you?
You know what? Since you took care of my boy not but too long ago, we'll call this one on the house. I've already paid for it, and I've made enough back already.
Very generous of you. This will help out a lot of people in town.
He goes, well, any little bit helps, right?
Well, I'll remember that next time I'm stabbing you.
Again,
I mean, helping you.
Yeah, he lets out another hearty laugh. He goes, oh, you silly guy.
All right, what do I get? My man.
He gives you a
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
He hands you a box. It's a rather hearty box. It's got 15 nicely bound bandages and 30 stem packs sitting inside of it.
My God.
Yeah.
So wait, you said 30 stem packs and 15 bandages?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, let me write that down.
Yeah. Good set of antiseptics, if you will. Just shit to keep people alive. All right, and when PP McPoopy Pants gets back, we'll move back to him. Unless you have anything else that you want to speak of.
No, it's how much do stim packs heal?
75% of your health. Living juice.
Do I get any bonuses for medicine or no? Is that just flat?
That's just flat, but for you, when you use it on others, it actually restores 100% of health.
Hot damn. That medical degree is paying off.
Yeah.
Screw you, Dad.
Yeah. No one believed I could get through med school.
And bandages are just for...
stabilizing.
Roger.
But when you use them, because of your knowledge with them, they actually add 1d4 of health whenever you stabilize.
Hot damn.
Well, training goes a long way. So, it's good that you're a doctor. Because these guys need it.
Mm-hmm.
Speak for yourselves.
Hey, you almost died.
I've had worse.
Tis but a scratch.
Tis but a scratch. You got no bleeding arms left.
All right. Yeah. Nap time was going to take your job as doctor. Okay. So, now that Rukos is back, slide on to him.
Was I close enough to hear that conversation between the shopkeep and Q?
Sure.
Okay. And is this little spot right there a walkway, or is it just...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a, like, he's got it shuttered off so nobody can, like, pick stuff from behind.
Okay, so I can't walk through
slide
there.
in between. No, you can.
Okay.
It's like right up against the back of where his stand is. There's enough room for him to stand and grab things behind him, but the rest of it's like shuttered off so nobody can pickpocket something from behind.
Okay, I'm gonna move here and talk to Q for a second.
Okay.
Did I hear correctly that you're the doctor?
Yes, I am. How you doing? My name is Q. How can I help you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm Rukos. We're new in town. I was informed by the paladin that you might have a little bit of trouble going on.
Oh, that's what I was like. Did I? Do I? The paladin told him that they're here for me.
Yes.
Yeah,
but you are actually unaware. Oh. Because she's been keeping them at bay, and you, like, keeping the raiders at bay and not saying who they're coming for. Like, every pamphlet they've had, she's hidden away.
Huh. Well, two things. I assume you're the newcomers or newcomer who found our local cannibal?
I am, actually.
Well, thank you. The killings and mutilations were getting a little out of hand, and it seemed our local guard wasn't doing very well with it.
Well, you know, sometimes they get a little bored.
I do have an odd question, though. When you were inspecting him, or when you found him, did he have any unique medical instruments on him?
He actually did. He had quite a few surgical items with him that I took out of his bag.
If you aren't in need of those, I'd really enjoy taking those off your hand. I'd pay for them, of course.
Yeah. Do you have any bandages or stim packs that I could trade for them?
Ah, I see you were listening to that little exchange.
Well, you know, I was just around the corner.
Well, the stim packs and bandages are for the town, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to keep them for those who are in need. Though, like I said, I will pay for them with caps.
That works too. I can always buy bandages and stim packs with some caps.
Perfect, and we can discuss that once we get back to my clinic. Secondly, I'm having trouble with raiders. That's news to me.
Well, I was informed by your paladin that there might be a bounty on your head. And then I want to hand him the pamphlet to show him.
Okay.
How much information is on the pamphlet?
It definitely has... Okay, so, on the pamphlet, it says, escape from the Institute. And then it shows your unskinned image. And it says that it is T-Doc 721 is your designation. Yeah, I'm looking on it. So T-Doc 721, known to be on the run from the Institute, cap value at 5,000.
Jesus.
Very nice. Hot damn.
And it says must be captured alive.
I can read that in quickly enough, or are we gonna have to take time?
No, you can read that quickly enough.
This is mildly unnerving. First, I take people's skins, and now I'm a robot. Hey, shops, did you hear all this?
The shopkeeper looks at you and goes, I don't know. I just think that beggar's writing stuff down. Who knows anymore?
Well, Rukos, you said your name was?
Yeah, that's me.
At the moment, I haven't been bothered by anybody, but now that I have, I guess, something to look over my shoulder.
Yeah, it's a hefty amount of caps. I'm not saying I'm going to turn you in, but I would definitely keep an eye out for anyone that paying a abnormal amount of attention to you.
Well, thank you for at least letting me know. If I need help, I'll definitely run you down. It seems you're very able, at least.
Well, things happen. I have a couple of stops I need to talk to some people, but if you want to meet up back at your shop here in a little while, then we can discuss trading these surgical items.
Deal. I can meet up in, let's say, an hour.
That works.
Perfect.
Okay, so now that conversation is done, I want to move over here and knock on the door for the Arcanist.
Since she already knows you're coming, the door actually magically opens.
Of course it does, because why not?
Arcanist.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Arcanist. So she goes, "What brings you to my shop, Peeping Tom?"
I'm sorry about that. I thought that there might have been a door back there. I'm new to town, so I wasn't 100% sure where the entrance was. I would like to have you inspect these weapons to see if there are any magical properties that I'm unaware of.
She goes, "Sure, I could do that. A look over is going to be about 20 caps per item."
That's fine. I have 2 swords and a dagger.
Okay. So she goes, which one would you like to inspect first?
Let's go with the no guard katana.
Okay. So she looks over your katana with the she goes, "Oh, where have you found this?"
I came across it in my travels.
She's like, "This is very rare. Why, if you use this more, don't be surprised if it sparks your interest. It could be the flame to light your way to whatever you desire."
Well, that sounds
Wordplay. Very nice.
sounds like a pretty good little thing to keep a hold of, then. Thank you. How about this katana?
She puts her hands over it. She goes, "Oh, there's nothing here, sweetheart."
Well, never hurts to ask.
She's like, "Don't worry about that one."
Don't worry about that little guy.
Yeah.
Did you lose T?
I see her.
I got her.
Well, I might have accidentally deleted her.
I lost Rukos. Nope, there he is. He's back.
Okay.
Or not Rukos.
And then lastly, I want to check that silver dagger that I got.
Okay. So she... I'll wait for Ben to get back. Okay. So when she touches the sheath of the dagger, you actually see her repel her hand instantaneously. She goes, "Where did you get this?"
I got it for turning in the cannibal that was plaguing your town.
She goes, "You need to get rid of it. This thing is nothing but danger. It's cursed."
What kind of curse?
She goes, "Well, without pulling or drawing the blade, I cannot tell you what. But I do know that there is blood, the blood of thousands upon this."
Good to know. Well, thank you for checking my items. I will keep that in mind about the dagger.
She goes, "Never draw this. For if you do, it'll ensnare you completely.
Okay.
Sounds perfectly safe.
Yeah.
100% safe.
Well, thanks for that information. I'll be going now.
She goes,
Oh,
Well, I
She puts her
suppose you
hand up.
might want your caps.
Mama got the bills to pay.
Yeah.
I take out 60 caps and place them in her hand.
She goes, now, I suggest you get rid of that dagger and never bring it back here.
I will keep that in mind. Bye.
Yeah, you actually, like, as you turn away to leave, you can see her shuddering.
Ugh. Alrighty. That's as far as I can move, is right back outside the door.
All right. Raylan, the bounty hunter has now moved around the house.
Where'd he go?
And is now making his way to where he could see, where he could see, like, pretty much through here in this general view.
Okay.
Biscuits. Wrong
Could I like walk right behind him and pickpocket him?
You can.
I suppose that is an option, guys.
Okay.
We could just
How do I do
sketch it
that?
and not draw it. It'd be fine.
Is it called hand? No. Yeah, it is.
sorry?
Okay. Just kidding.
Yeah, there's a sleight of hand.
I'm sorry, you're worried about family friendliness of not unsheathing daggers? I beheaded a dude.
That's true. Kevin was not here for that one.
I beheaded a guy.
When you go to pickpocket him, you actually kind of stumble a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and you put, like, the full weight of your hand into his pocket, and he's like, "All right, what are you doing?"
Oops, I fell.
Oops, I fell.
The ground is made of dirt.
Yeah, gravity, that motherfucker.
That's true. The paladin did just hew a guy in half in, like, one solid stroke. He goes, "Were you trying to rob from me?"
Heavens no.
I'd have to kill you.
What are you doing way over here?
I'm watching my quarry.
Oh, so you're almost on to finding your bounty?
Oh, I know my bounty. I'm just trying to get him alone.
What are you going to do with him after you find him?
Why are you asking so many questions?
So you agree it is a he?
God damn, T.
Can I hear this conversation?
That's really good.
You cannot, actually.
Damn. Okay.
But he just kind of grunts at you.
It looks like you're following the doctor.
He actually grapples you and pins you against this wall right here.
Kinky.
Mm.
And puts a knife to your throat and goes, "What's your game, girl?"
Ooh, man, he's got to roll a d20 for strength check, man. Can't just be pushing people.
So I'm just going to throw this out there. That is the same building that the paladin is in?
Oh, I'm well aware.
Okay.
And I mean, if you want me to roll.
Nah, I'm just busting your balls.
I was going to say, you can roll against my strength. I'm not going to win. Are you going to try to resist?
How would I do that?
Just a strength check.
My strength is terrible.
It's a grapple. It's strength versus strength. No.
Oof.
Yikes. Yikes. Oh, man.
Oh, excuse me. I'm not supposed to laugh that hard.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So yeah, he easily pins you to the wall and has his knife, like, buried, almost not like it's not literally buried in your throat, but it's like pressed up against it, as if you try to move, it's going to slit your throat. And he goes, "What's your game, girl?"
I'm just trying to find some extra coin around here.
Checkers, you bitch. Checkers.
Checkers. He's like, my bounty is mine, and you will not have him. If I catch you around me again or near my quarry, I'll kill you myself. And he just kind of lets you go, and actually, like, somehow seemingly shifts into the background and disappears.
Ninja.
So now, can I go over to the doctor? Find out what the hell's going on.
Don't go by my quarry. Goes to the quarry.
Over there. Can I stop and talk to Rukos first then?
Yes, you
He
can.
owes me money.
Yes, you can.
I like how she's unfazed by the death threat. She's like, meh, I gotta get fucking paid.
He has magic. He'll be fine.
Yeah. She did melt a guy, so...
That's true.
I mean, I wouldn't be too worried if I knew that my magic could melt somebody.
Okay, so now I'm talking to Rukos and asking what he's found around the town.
Oh, you know, found a cannibal. Of course, you were kind of there for that one.
No
Talked to the
big deal.
paladin a bit.
Yeah.
You know, got some blood in a tankard, but I drank the beer anyways. It was fine. Not a whole lot. Although I did get some money that I can pay you back those caps I took earlier.
Nice. I got an invisibility spell and this fabulous horse.
Oh, we'll see. There we go. We already have one horse. And here in a bit, I'm actually going to go talk to the paladin about getting another horse. And a possible carriage.
I bet if we teamed up, we could go and just tie up the cart seller and just take the cart. Teamwork.
Oh man. I'm sure we could, but after what I saw, I would rather stay on the good side of the paladin.
Okay. So he gives me money back, yeah?
Yep, 25 caps. Have you noticed anything odd other than the cannibal that is no longer with us?
I saw
Yes,
the beggar
and Strider.
accusing the doctor of being a robot. And I saw a bounty hunter that's clearly stalking the doctor.
Really?
Q, you can actually hear this. unless T's trying to be quiet. Are you trying to be quiet?
Sure.
Okay. So then you can't unless you do a perception check.
Nice. Sure.
Yeah, I guess.
That's long.
Okay, so I noticed that the bounty hunter was eyeballing me before I got over here, and then Rukos told me that people were. So I'm probably pretty on edge.
Do I still have the pamphlet, or did Q take that? I know I showed it to him, but I wasn't sure if he took it or handed it back. Okay.
It's like.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So then, he took it when you were going to show it.
Okay. Well, Raylan, I was informed by the paladin that there might be a bounty on the doctor from the raiders up in the hills. There's not just one. Sure, there's multiple. We also have a private bounty to go rid the town of said raiders.
Do you know how much the bounties are on either?
Did we have that information for the bounty for the raiders? Because there wasn't like a written pamphlet. She was just kind of like, do this.
There's no physical bounty because this is a favor from the town's paladin.
Okay.
But she did go back to her office, so maybe she is writing up a pamphlet so you guys know about what you're looking for.
Gotcha. Right now, there is not a written bounty for the raiders.
So it might be a better idea for us to kidnap the doctor and try and turn him into the bounty.
Oh my God.
I think it'd be a good idea to not piss off the paladin. I watched her cleave the guy straight in half in a split second.
Well, do you think we should keep the doctor in our party then, at least, to keep us healthy?
I think we should definitely make sure nothing happens to the doctor. Once we catch up with Silverside, we can talk about taking the doctor with us. If he has a bounty on him, it could attract attention.
I like how none of this is like I have any choice. They're like, oh no, we're taking you. Like, okay.
I'm trying.
I'm willingly.
Run, you run.
If it was up to her, she would just gag you, knock you out, and drag you with us.
Put you on the horse.
Actually, I do have a question. Am I in good standing with most of the town representatives, I'm guessing?
So...
And how long have I been here?
You've been in town...
I mean, I could tell you about my backstory, but I don't know.
Yeah. Pretty much like as long as there's been... like, when you left the Institute and you got... When you pretty much like saved from the current...
This is all out of character. You guys don't know I'm a robot, man.
When you went to the railroad and they pretty much put skin on you and was just like, hey, you're not a synth, you're a person. You know, just pretty much like they kind of not exactly reset you, but they definitely like altered some of your files. And then you kind of found your way here, learned about medicine, and have been the town's doctor for the last, like, 5 years.
That's what I figured. Just want to know that, like, they know me as, hey, there's
Yeah.
Q. All right. Not just he was here 2 days ago. He started helping people. Fine.
Yeah, no. You've been here for a while, so you've got a really good standing. The Paladin is, like, knows you well. That's why she's been trying to protect you. Bill and Ted have come to you. Well, Bill's come to you for all of his children being born.
Ted's kind of dumb.
Terrible decision.
Ted's an idiot.
He comes to you for concussions.
Bob and Ronnie at the bottom have come to you for multiple scrapes and cuts from them mishandling their weapons, because they are also idiots. The cart maker has brought, you know, his child to you in order to, you know, heal him up a little bit.
And
These
a
kids
dwarf
have come and
child
seen
was
you
tiny.
for physicals. Yeah. So, like, the town knows you, and they're very...
Yeah, that's what I figured. Just wanted to ask.
Yeah. That's why, like, everybody, like, refers to you in such good standings. But yeah, so... out of character knowledge for the other three, you just yoinking the fucking town dock is probably a bad idea, but you do you.
Yeah.
You fucking do you.
Well, we were gonna meet up with Silverside and see what he thinks.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll go talk to Silverside while he goes and gets a horse and buggy, if he's able.
Nick, I hope that clears up your question that you sent me.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
I didn't look. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Verified.
Okay. So if I
Okay. So
here, can I just holler at him
Hello.
to come back?
yeah.
So out of curiosity, do I see Silverside and see her walking towards Silverside?
Well, I just told you I was gonna go find him.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you could see Silverside from where you're standing because this is not like walled.
Okay.
It's more of a, hey, welcome to the entrance.
Yeah.
But we don't want to block this so that, you know, if something was happening, nobody gets bottlenecked here and gets trampled.
Right.
That's why this is a thick ass gate right here. So, yeah, you can definitely see Silverside, and you can see that she's going to him. God damn it! Why is there fucking just seeing random words all over the map?
Right? I can't scroll down in the chat. I don't know why, but
I mean, just the way we change your name to Kidnapper. That's not a big deal.
Yeah, no.
hey.
I just happened to see it. I was like, who put that? When did that get there? Ninja. Ben's good at this. All right. So Silverside, she has shouted at you to come back.
As I turn around and see her moving towards me, I continue walking backwards towards the door, beckoning them along, saying, "We have shit to do beyond this place. Come with me."
He's not wrong.
So I just kind of like fuck off to the edge of the town here and await my companions.
Okay. Q. This is taking way longer than I thought, but alright.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I like it because it gives good story, and I love good fucking story. Hey, shut the fuck up, phone. Alright, Q. It's on you, my dude.
Did we lose sound?
I don't think so.
Is he frozen? No, he's moving.
No, he's moving. I just can't hear him.
Sorry, I mute my mic when I'm.
My muted.
No, I'm just with that new information. I'm gonna head probably towards my buddy, the paladin, see what's going on.
Okay.
That's it.
Can I whisper to him as he passes by me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna whisper to Q that there's a bounty hunter in town looking for him. Since I was informed of that by Raylan.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay, just I guess imagine me taking a small second, putting my hand on your shoulder, giving you a nod, and moving on.
Sounds like
Okay.
a plan. All right.
I'm donezo.
Okay. Actually, so with this, you can actually move double your speed. If you would like to.
Is that Donnie's way of hint, hurry up, fuckers?
No, that's what I was doing. No, that's what I was doing yesterday, and I wasn't sure, or not yesterday.
I
last
forgot
week,
that
I
in
wasn't
town we
sure.
were able to move double.
Yeah. So, okay, so you've made it into the paladin's office, and you see her like nose deep in some paperwork, trying to get some stuff written up.
Fair enough.
Actually, if you're going straight to her desk, you can see that she's writing a requisition.
She's at a desk, right?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear me knock.
Yes.
Hey, Cass. Sorry to bother you. How you doing?
And she looks up and goes, "Oh, doctor, what You see her like kind of like shuffle some papers around. She goes, "Oh, what do I owe the visit?"
Not to be a bother, but I'm sure I've heard you've run into a new group of individuals kicking around. They might have stopped a cannibal, and you might have cleaned them in two.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about that autopsy. He's dead. I killed him. Cut him in half. So you're welcome.
No, hey, definitely makes my job a lot easier. So thank you. Though, an odd point of contention. They might have mentioned that some people are raiders out looking for a bounty on me, and there might be a bounty hunter in town eyeballing me, which I saw him.
Which scenes?
It's not speculation.
This is why I don't trust new people. This is exactly why I don't trust new people. Look, Doc, I didn't want to hurt your feelings. You do great work here, and I don't want you leaving unless you have to. And so I'm trying to avoid the have-tos.
How long have they been coming? Do we have any information that I should be aware of on them?
They've been here. They've been trying to get to you for the past, 6 months. The bounty has actually grown exponentially. She goes, I know what you are. But the town doesn't need to know. They're not ready for that yet.
Do you know where they're located?
They're to the north. I am getting the new bounty hunters to go after them as a personal favor, since I see that they could do stuff quickly. She goes, I'm sorry for lying to you. I just didn't want you to get spooked and leave us.
Well, we all have things we're hiding from each other, Cass. I'm sure you're not. I don't know everything about you, so thank you for taking me who I am, not what I am.
Well, you've been a great benefit, and I don't think something silly like being a synth should really affect anything.
We're in what, Arizona?
Yes.
How many people are going to even know what that is?
The
Not
Beggar.
many.
The Beggar. That's it.
It's a very progressive
if you
town.
if you try to
like the word
explain
synth, it makes sense that in DC, because they're 3 hours from Boston, might have heard about
right.
that. Arizona's 2,000 miles.
Yeah, but like Paladin Caslin has been moving from that area. She has knowledge.
No.
The Beggar
It's just crazy.
is just crazy. And is actually she like
just
heard
right.
the word
Crazy
synth.
and right.
Yeah, she heard the word synth from somebody, and has just kind of picked you unconsequentially to be said synth.
Well, fair enough.
If you had been there just slightly longer, she probably would have picked the newest person besides.
Sure. No, yeah, okay. So if people are like, he's a synth, like 80% of the town can be like,
yeah, that's why everybody's like, she's just crazy. We don't even know what that means.
Gotcha.
But if you try to explain to somebody a synth is, a artificial intelligence given skin, they're gonna be like, no, that's not okay.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I figured.
Yeah, because nobody trusts anything new and scary.
Yeah. Well, Cass, I'm gonna have to think on what I'm gonna do next.
She goes, I understand, but Q, if you have to leave, just know that I will do everything in my power to help you along. Because you are hard to replace, and honestly, I consider you a friend.
And that's the greatest honor I could ask, and I extend my hand to do a forearm shake.
Yeah, she takes your arm and shakes it.
All right, then I'm gonna piss off just one step and kind of wait outside the door and think for a second.
All right, that's fair. Rukos.
I'm heading straight for the Paladin at the moment, since that is the direction the doc was heading.
Okay.
I'm gonna... Oops, didn't mean to do that. There's a tuck and roll. I'm gonna say hi to Q as I'm walking in.
Just got the bombshell of his life. And he's like, hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm not paying attention.
That's fair.
All right,
so you enter, and like you enter just as he left, or like a minute after he left. So she is eyeballing you with daggers of hate.
Oh, that's right, because you done fucked it up.
yeah. Let me guess. He told you that I informed him of his bounty.
How hard was it to keep it a secret?
Well, considering the fact that you have a bounty hunters guild in your town, figured it was probably a good idea that he knew that there might be something going on.
She goes, have you done anything about the bounty hunter that's after him?
No, I have not seen the bounty hunter, but one of my companions has. And I have told him that there is a bounty hunter in town that could be looking for him.
You see her, she just kind of like puts her head in her gauntleted hands, and she's just like, one day, new people show up, and everything goes to shit. It's been like this since that damn vault nearby opened, the one you came from.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's not your fault. But god damn it.
We're trying to figure out everything that's going on too. This is all new to us.
Also, yes, you can individually type to people if you're trying to whisper or do secret messages to one another. It is /whisper, and then
Actually, it's just /W.
I'm sorry, yes, /W,
Space
and then
name.
space whoever you're trying to send it to. So if you're trying to send it to Silverside, you would just put S or.
It's a character, or
it's either character based or
yeah, I can see both.
Player based. So either or. Because you can message as, or you could do a secret message as your character, or as the player.
Fancy.
Yeah. So if you want to do like, hey, this is in-game knowledge, so character to person, because you could change this drop down to either being your name or your character. But since Ben, yours is the same, it doesn't matter either way. Actually, no, you have it changed to Kyo. Never mind. I don't know why I keep saying Kyo. I'm an idiot. Q. So anyways, so she sifts through the papers after, and like writes a couple more lines, signs her name, and she hands you a requisition form for 2 horses and a carriage. She goes,
"Yay!
Just take care of the bandits, please. I need them gone. Yesterday."
We will do what we can. The doctor is welcome to come with us, as far as I'm concerned.
That she goes, that's on him. If he decides to go with you guys to deal with these raiders, that's fine.
Okay. In Elvish, as I turn my back, I tell her that we will take care of the raiders and be back, but look out for the bounty hunters as I walk out the door.
Yeah, she replies equally in Elvish, because don't worry, he won't exist later.
All right. And then this guy up here is the stable guy, right?
Yes.
Okay. Since I'm right here, I'm gonna look to Q and tap him on the shoulder so I get his attention.
Nope.
Yes, sir. How can I help you? I'm sorry, I'm lost in my own thoughts.
Yeah, I'm sure that you've gotten some odd information today from me and from the paladin here. My companions are up at the town square towards the gate. If you would like to go with us, I would head there. I don't know where the bounty hunter that's looking for you is, but I have 2 more stops I have to make before we can leave.
All I know is the people after me are up north. Do you have a better idea of where their location is?
All I was told was the raiders up in the hills, and as long as none of the companions have issues with this, that's where we're heading.
Well,
Ben, with your knowledge of the area, you actually know
a pretty good idea where they're at.
Yeah, you have a better idea of where they're at. Now that you know that they're in the hills to the north, there's only so many. You actually, you know what? Do me a history check just in case, before I give you all this information. Yeah. You know that they are north of the Deadwood forest. And so it's actually more north east than it is anything else. So you know exactly, you don't know exactly where they're at, but you have a more pinpoint location.
Perfect.
Now, knowing that they're up in the hills, Doc, and if you do not want to come with us, that's fine. But if I remember correctly, that pamphlet didn't show what I'm currently looking at. So they wouldn't know.
Oh, they wouldn't know who they're looking for?
Since the pamphlet had your unskinned face, that's kind of what I'm referring to is... What I'm currently looking at you is not what was on that pamphlet.
Yeah.
So then how do we even know it's for me?
Because the paladin specifically handed it to me and said it was for the doctor of the town, which is you.
Giving my info out there, Donnie. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, it's story.
Mm-hmm.
And I have not told anybody other than my one companion that this bounty exists.
That could be any dog.
Well, I'll have to think about how best I can handle this. It's a valiant offer, but I wouldn't want to put anyone at risk that I barely even know. You could be after the bounty just as well as anyone else.
That's true. I could be. But just think about it this way. I could have taken you in the middle of town. I have other companions in town with me.
You could have tried.
Oh!
Can I roll insight to see if he has any malicious intent?
Absolutely.
Does he have any malicious intent? Is he giving off those auras?
I'm not intending to. That makes a difference.
Yeah.
Then there you go. Then there's no reason to.
Yeah.
Well, you can make your decision. Just keep an eye out for that bounty hunter. As I said, my companions are towards the gate. I'm going to go grab a horse and a carriage, and I will meet everybody up there.
Perfect.
Oh, you know what? As a sign of good intention, I'm going to give him the surgical tools that we were going to sell.
Nice. Upon receiving these, you could tell that they've been expertly cleaned prior to them being found. So there's no signs of anything that could possibly bring infection. These are a pristine set of surgical equipment in a nice skin bag.
It was so nice.
Yeah. It feels like leather, but you being the doctor you are could tell this is human flesh that has been made.
Oh, these are so lovely. Oh, this is...
it has been cured perfectly to not give away the fact that it's actually human flesh that is holding this together.
I give these away at Christmas.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with that, I'm gonna... Let's see. Hold on. That was
Cannibals
35.
do cannibal things, man.
That's it.
I'm gonna come up here, talk to the horse guy.
Okay. So he's like, how can I help you?
I have a requisition from your paladin here to get a couple of horses and a carriage.
He goes, well, the carriage I can't help you with. You'd have to go see the cart maker. And a little half elf just came by and bought one of my horses. She tried to make it do a trick. It was hilarious. I felt bad for her.
I don't suppose that half elf had pink hair.
Why, indeed she did.
And horns.
Is there a possibility that with this requisition that I could get a refund for said horse that she purchased? As she is one of my companions that this requisition was for.
The guy sits there and goes, only because the Paladin Caslin said that you needed, or for you to have these here, and hands you back the 80 caps that she spent to get the horse.
Thank you. I'll only take 40 just because it's an inconvenience.
Just using her money. He goes, you know what? I actually appreciate that. Business has been a little rough. And with you taking my last 2 horses, I've got to go find new ones. But these damn woods have not been kind to travelers lately.
Well, we might be heading that way. I'll keep an eye out for any horses and might bring you back one if I can.
He goes, well, if you make your way back down this way and you happen to have a spare horse, I will gladly pay for it if it's worth its weight in gold and caps. Does it say gold?
All right, well, thank you for the horse. I hope business gets a little bit better for you.
So nice.
Hey, I have to make sure people don't think I'm a scary lion all the time.
Yeah.
Let's see, I got about 4 more, so I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, about right there, heading back towards the gate.
Okay. Raylan, you see that Rukos has the other horse from where you're at.
Okay. So, I don't know. Aren't we supposed to be taking the doctor with us?
Well, that
that's
is up to the doctor,
that's
first and
kind of on
foremost.
him.
Or you can commit kidnapping. That's up to you.
Let's not.
Well, Silverside refused to stop and talk to me, so we couldn't get the team together to make a discussion.
Yeah. I mean, you do notice that that you have a second horse now, so you can maybe get a carriage, or just you can wait with Silverside if you so choose.
Yeah, because I can't get a carriage.
Yeah.
So I'll just go wait with Silverside for Rukos.
Don't need a warlock. That's good because we have a roguelock that doesn't know she's a roguelock.
Yeah. All right. So, Raylan, Silverside, and a horse are sitting at the gate.
Okay.
Silverside, what you gonna do?
I'm Raylan. Do we need anything else for our journey that we're trying to get underway?
We need a cart and the doctor.
Where's the cart salesman?
I love how the doctor is like
A
something to
U-turn
acquire.
around away from where we are. Super far away.
Super far.
Or we could scale the wall of the castle right here, and then we'd be there. Can we levitate?
Can I levitate?
That's some 3D thinking.
I can levitate as an elf, right?
I don't think that's how that works.
No?
Just making up class or character stuff. You're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. She's like, I could do everything, right? Because I'm a half elf.
I only have bad news. Listen, I can't climb for shit. Nor can I float, so I'm pretty confident I would die just scaling the wall.
Yeah, 'cause that's like a 35-foot wall.
Yeah, I have a little bit of money.
Well,
Not a lot.
500 bottle caps, and
Holy shitballs!
48.
I have 170. However, I would like to retain some of this in case we need supplies.
I know that Rukos got some money from doing a bounty, but I was supposed to talk to you and recoup with him, but here we are.
So my understanding is that the doctor's been around this town for a while. Perhaps he can get us some kind of discount from the cart dealer.
True. Much better.
I will try to attempt a conversation depending on how far away I am. I'm all the way down here.
I'm down at the bottom.
So out of curiosity, has Raylan informed Silverside of the situation with the doctor, or purely
Negative.
just okay?
Yeah.
Just
Well, he already knows that chick thinks he's a robot. Okay, so then.
Right. What other information do I need?
Well, he should have.
I mean,
Why do we need to take the doctor?
if you were just believing a mad, crazy fucking beggar, then
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah.
So I ran into a bounty hunter who
Okay.
was mad stalking the doctor, and I
Mad
overheard
stalking.
the beggar telling you that the doctor's a robot.
Oh.
So
Is the doctor a robot?
I think so. And then I ran into Rukos, and he heard the same thing.
So what you're saying is no one really knows if he's a robot.
Either way, he's a doctor,
robot.
and we need someone to keep you alive.
Okay, I'm gonna go ask him just straight out.
Man. Holy shit.
So yeah,
Oh, I'm fucking clipping that for later.
Oh,
Holy
please do.
shit.
Woo.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Please continue, Silverside. It's your turn. After that scaling burn.
I'm going to talk to the old Q here. So and I talk to the doctor and I ask him, "Good day, friend. So listen, you may be a robot. I'm not really sure, nor do I care. I'm just wondering, how would you like to come with us to the woods? I think it sounds like a fun plan for everyone."
Yikes.
I mean, I see you're appreciated around here, but we're just so much cooler than the rest of these fucking people.
I am close enough to sort of interact in this conversation, right? Can I just kind of like pat Q on the shoulder and inform him that although slightly awkward, this is one of my other companions?
I'm just gonna walk away from both of them.
Yeah, I was right in the beginning.
Yeah. Then we should just I'm gonna like, can Q still hear us? Is he still within range, or did he kind of like wander away?
I mean, I figured he can get about 15 feet.
Okay. I'm just gonna like look at Rukos and like make the motion of
There are windows on this building, right? Where the paladin is.
I'm going to make the motion of no and point towards the building the paladin is in.
and she can see outside these windows.
Yeah. I don't think you guys are speaking loud enough that it would penetrate walls as such.
Oh.
But she could definitely see there's stuff going on. Like, she's been keeping an eye on Q since dropping that bomb on him.
All right, then. So I've established with Rukos that that's probably not the correct course of action. So I'm just gonna go consult with Bill and Ted. Wait, how much movement do I have left? Stand by. I think I've got a few points. No, you know what? I'm gonna chase after Q. Like, I can make it worth your while.
Oh.
We really need someone to travel with us.
Travel with you to the woods alone.
We're not going to be alone. There's going to be 3 other people with us. And a horse. 2 other people and a horse. Perfectly safe. How about I give you 50 caps to come with us just to wherever they want to venture off with. And if you want to go off on your own way after that, that's entirely up to them.
Can you give robots blowjobs?
Turn my circuits.
Oh man. No, I wouldn't know that, right? I didn't make it. Wait, shit. Who did he sell the robot parts to?
To
the engineer guy, right?
Yeah, the engineer guy that's in here. I don't have a token for him. Give me a second.
So I wouldn't know that he murdered a robot person and then gutted his parts.
Nope.
That is also true.
You fucking monster.
I kind of forgot about that, actually. Oh boy.
If I had only made it there. Goddamn.
Also, if you do consider coming with us, we are in need of a cart. So, I don't know if you know anyone that might help us out with that?
To put a point on it, obviously I'm getting a little
sure.
overburdened by, well, I'm not saying this, getting a lot thrown at me a little, so I'm getting a little grumpo.
Okay.
You want me to come with you into the middle of the woods with a bunch of people I don't know, and you want me to help you get a free cart to do it.
Oh, no, not free. Just severely discounted.
Am I still close enough?
Yes.
I'm going to yell at Silverside that I have orders for a cart.
This is like all going very bad for like I'm just like listening to this conversation. I'm like,
Okay, well I'll give up and I'll just.
Well, I'll say this. Obviously, I don't know if your intentions are good or not, but they seem to maybe. Once again, I'm not sure if these three people who just popped out of the vault would know what a synth is. So with them saying synth, they don't obviously automatically know what a robot person is. The only person who would know I'm a robot would be Rukos. And he hasn't told any. He hasn't told them that I'm a robot.
They're going basically off of speculation from the beggar shouting about you.
Mm-hmm.
The information Rukos gives to Raylan, the fact that there's a bounty hunter after you, and Raylan has told Silverside.
Sweet.
And all I told Raylan was that there's a bounty on you.
If you are, I don't care.
So how about this? I know where they're at, and you have a general. If you're with Rukos, you have a general idea. I'm going to go handle the situation on my own, one way or another. If you and your friends happen to be there, even better. But I'm not going to trust people I just met 13 seconds ago to really go into the woods. So, if you want to go be on your own, granted. I will handle this. It is my problem, and I will not put anyone else in danger.
Fair enough. I appreciate you humoring me with the conversation, and I was not meant to be offending you in any way. And we're more than willing to help you on this, handle this matter.
That's very kind of you. But I need to go and get my things before I make my way towards the woods.
Okay. Have a good day. And I yell over to Rukos, that went fucking terrible.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna kind of look at the ground and shake my head.
What is this fucking train wreck of a conversation? So Q. Fuck. I don't know why.
If you need help, it's the phonetic spelling of the letter Q.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. But like, I just look at it as like you're trying to be exotic with the name, and I like it. But
sure.
Q is also not bad. Okay, I'm sorry. So Q, you've made it back to your doctor's office, and you are obviously angry that a lot of information has been dropped on you that you didn't know. First and foremost,
because somebody made me a robot in the pamphlet, just DMing.
Yeah. Look, man.
No, that's great character building.
So, pretty much, look, I wasn't trying to out you.
No, I don't mind.
But it was definitely needed for story.
Yeah.
Because it gives drive. But yeah, you are back in your shop. What do you wish to do?
I mean, obviously, grab my things. I wasn't lying to him. I was gonna go handle it in whatever way I could, so I wouldn't put people at risk.
Big dick swing.
Do I have a? I don't have. I mean, I know when we originally rolled up the character, I have my basically walking stick and whatnot. I wouldn't happen to have any sweet Institute loot, would I?
Actually, you do. So, underneath like all of your standard equipment that we've talked about, that you've acquired, you have stored the one item that got you out of the Institute, which is this mace that is studded, as well as has an electrical wire running from the base to the actual metal. This is not a magical item. This is a literal shock mace that you have manufactured from your time in the Institute. It's got 2 D batteries, a button, and a wire running straight to the top. The handle is like wrapped in rubber.
Who's got
so
double
that you
D's?
Don't get shocked.
What's going on?
And the top of your chest, do you want a shield or no?
Not really.
Okay, then never mind.
I mean, yeah, sure, I'll take it. Instead of my if I'm not rocking the staff, I'll take.
Well, you can still rock the staff, but then have secondary weapons.
Oh, then yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
I won't say no to free stuff.
So you've actually manufactured this chest that you've hid all your stuff to look like it's slightly oblonged, but you pull 2 pins from the hinges and you now have a perfect shield that you fastened there originally. Like the chest has been made to fit underneath the shield, because you knew one day if shit went sideways you were going to need it.
Okay.
So your shocking mace, if you will, whatever you want to call it, it does standard mace damage, which I could pull that shit up if you want.
I can look it up. It's fine. I don't want to take anyone else's stuff.
I think it's 1d6 bludgeoning. I have a Google Drive with like some of the stuff on there, if I'm not being dumb. But I think it's like 1d6 bludgeoning, and then if you have the button pressed when you hit, it's an additional 1d6 of shock damage.
No, but it uses
some battery charge.
Mm-hmm.
You get, because of the voltage, you're getting roughly 10 uses in before you have to replace the batteries. And unless you upgrade your power source, if you will.
Okay.
So I know I put the mace in the armory list. Yeah, it is 1d6 bludgeoning, and it's a simple weapon.
Okie dokie.
So. So you've gathered your equipment. Don't forget when you equip the shield to add 2 to your armor class.
I'll throw it on my back and I'll get. I still have the box and stuff on me, right? Of the medicinal things.
You do.
Kind of fit that in all in a general. I don't need all of it. Then 10. I'll put back in the chest. God, if it's 10, I'll put in 10. So I'm going to take 5 bandages and take 5 stim packs.
Okay.
On me.
The rest you can leave if you want to, either out in the open or hidden.
I'm going to put it in the chest, yeah.
Okay.
And that'll be it for me.
All right. I think you still have movement if you so choose, or if you could just wait in there. 'Tis be up to you, my lord.
So the map itself is oriented northeast southwest, right?
Yes. The main gate is to the south of town. There is a gate to the north, but I don't have it on the screen.
But I would know that, and I could have access to come and go. Then deuces, boys and goyles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right.
So basically, well, I mean, if you want me to stop, I'm gonna head to their location with my gear and healing supplies and stuff in tow.
Yeah, but you're heading north. They're south.
I think he's talking about the raiders, not us.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Silverside, you're the only person to watch him peace off north. Or at least see him, not watch him, but you've seen him peace off north. Alright, Rukos.
I need a drink, damn it.
After all that, I don't blame you.
I have coffee. Not very exciting.
All right. I'm going to move to about right here for a second. I have just enough to make it to the cart maker.
Right.
I'm going to hand the horse to Silverside.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him that this is our other horse and I'm going to go get the cart so we can be on our way. And that he really fucked up talking to the doctor. And then I'm going to leave.
To be fair, he was antisocial.
To be fair, he just had his world rocked.
To be fair.
Right.
To be fair.
All right.
Okay.
I want to give Rukos like 20 caps to chip in.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you got 20 caps and you have you've handed the reins of the horse off to Silverside.
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
And made my way down to the cart maker.
All right. So the cart maker sees you come up and goes, how can I help you, lad?
I have a requisition for a cart from your paladin.
Ooh. All right. Well, what kind of cart do you need?
Well, the requisition is a 2-horse and a cart, so whatever the biggest thing you can give me that'll be pulled by 2 horses. Without slowing us down.
Okay. Sorry. I was taste testing dinner.
Let's say no, yeah, don't mind us, Donnie. Just go ahead.
So, he goes, oh, well, I was actually just finishing up the perfect cart. I was hoping some lass would come by and buy it, but if Paladin Caslin says that you're going to need it, then it's yours.
Well, thank you. I don't have much, but since somebody didn't listen to me, I can give you 20 caps for it.
He goes, every little bit helps. Womp womp.
All right, well, I'm gonna fucking yank this shit up.
Okay, so you're now towing a cart meant for 2 by yourself. You are severely slowed.
Yeah, well, I don't have any more movement speed, so...
Yeah.
That's pretty much the end of the shit for me. Because I didn't really think about that when I handed the horse off.
Oh,
Off
he's
in the
just
distance,
manually...
you hear laughing in the distance.
Yeah, there's the 2 horses that could pull this thing. He's just like, I've got it. Raylan.
So I'm just sitting here waiting for the group.
With a horse.
With a horse.
With my horse.
Silverside.
Yes.
It's your turn.
It's your turn.
Does the horse have a name?
It is
What's
indeed a
important?
horse with no name.
Okay. Just for fucks and giggles, I'm going to turn myself into a horse.
I forgot you had wild shape.
That's right.
Okay.
Poof. Motherfucking Mr. Ed.
So there are now
Now it's a
2
horse
random
holding a horse.
horses standing at the gate. Both Bill and Ted are fucking shocked.
I am holding the other horse reins in my mouth and trotting towards Raylan. That way, when he gets back, he can just see 3 horses standing here.
Absolute shit show.
And just be like, what the fuck?
I like the idea that like Raylan's just so unfazed by it. She's like, just fuck it. Another normal day.
All right, Q. Are you going to continue to march on out?
Yeah, man. I mean, just tell me what I gotta roll if I needs to make it there without getting ambushed or whatnot.
No. So your
my plan is I'm gonna get there and I'm gonna find this place and then I'm gonna like camp out.
Right.
I'm not gonna like just roll in.
Just one-man army.
I heard you bitches were looking for me.
Yeah, I'd like to think I could handle that, but no.
You actually, when you went into Paladin Kaslin's office area place, the bounty hunter lost track of you and is now searching for you, and so you've effectively evaded him. So you can actually make it to the northern gate scot-free, because he's the only one looking for you in town, at least.
You're halfway there, and this horse just kicks you in the face out of nowhere.
Oh shit! I totally forgot. I didn't even think about it. Raylan should like play a prank on Rukos and like make him guess which one is. Like give him a gun. Like one's silver side, shoot the other. Oh my god!
I should have known.
Yeah. Because it's funny, it's like she has a gun, but no ammo.
No bullets, but he has bullets.
But I have ammo.
Rukos, you can move 35 feet with this cart.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah.
Bloop.
I'm not going to materialize a cart for story's sake. You know what?
What do we pay taxes for? Fucking.
I don't get paid enough to make stories. So Raylan and Silverside, you both see Rukos coming around, but Silverside's a horse.
So I just look at Raylan and kind of just like nudge my head, like you should probably go fucking take care of that.
Yeah. Rukos, you see 3 horses and Raylan.
I just don't even know why I guess anymore.
Alright, Raylan, you going to lead said horses to get this cart a-moving?
Yes. I'm going to go back and help him.
Alright. So, are you going to bring Silverside and the other horse too?
Yes, all the horses.
Oh, no, I'm just prancing around in a circle.
I can see him just like prancing around the statue. Just around in a circle.
Exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, so she has both the horses and you're just being a horse.
Yep.
Alright.
Doing horse shit. That's what I do.
Just horses doing horse shit, man. What do you want?
Yeah.
Sounds like a legit horse, damn.
It's like, I am majestic.
Where did you get that horse? Oh, we sold Silverside.
So about that extra horse that you were promising the state guy. So I need you both to roll animal handling to get majestic as fuck. To get these guys like tied up to the cart without them freaking the fuck out. Oh, that was a 2 for a sec there. I was so scared.
Right? I was about to get kicked right in the freaking face.
Yeah. Damn it, wrong screen. So you guys,
solid rolls.
Yeah. So you guys both like figure out how to get them in tandem, like hooked up to the cart and everything. So there's no worries, and you have the leads or the reins back towards the cart so you can actually get in.
Wait, hold on a second. Nick is the druid, right?
I am correct. Yep.
So the only one with actual like animal handling skills.
Yep.
He's like, fuck nah,
Yeah.
I don't deal with animals.
Yeah.
I was
The
just
only
about
one
to
with
say
actual
that
handling
too.
skills. He's just
Not
like,
that they've
I'm
ever
a-
seen a horse in real life. He's like, best
Sell
I can do is
Silverside to the
France.
stable
So,
hand.
like, he's
Silverside
just
turns
like,
back
I'm
that night and pieces out.
Yeah. So
That took me a second. I was like,
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was like, I have pluses to animal handling, but you
Yeah.
motherfuckers got it.
yeah, but you're just like, I look at my horse. 'Cause
My
I
horse is
lead,
amazing.
and I'm fucking amazing.
Yeah. It's
Nice,
the first time I've
reference.
seen one. I was like, let me just turn into this, see what this is all
Yeah.
about.
So yeah.
Feel strong, like bull.
So you now have a cart being tastes like raisins. So you now have a cart. You can move, pretty much quadruple your speed per turn.
Woo-hoo.
Holy hell.
For whoever's driving, and since none of you have any kind of mounted experience, you're gonna have to do animal handling
Oh,
Every time.
to get places. So whoever's driving, it's gonna be double or quadruple their speed. But since a lot of this is gonna be imagination land, it doesn't matter. I just need skill checks when we get to moving.
Okay.
so did you guys read Twitch? That's an amazing idea. Sell Silverside to stable hand.
Mhm.
Silverside will turn back into a person and then just keep the money and say fuck off.
Just brilliant.
Yeah.
brilliant. Lead me to the stables. Yeah, but we don't know what he does with the horses.
That's true.
I'm not into that kind of shit.
Oh man, of course I went to like glue and animal thing. But
Well, it's the good contrast, you know.
So yeah, so
Rolls a
It's
2
not
can
like-
only move in a
it's-
circle. All these
it
squirrels
is
make a circle.
now getting dark. So if you guys are leaving town, you need to leave now.
Yep.
And hello, bub.
How's it going?
Welcome to our stream. But yeah, so if you were going to leave, you need to leave
Right meow.
now.
Now?
Kyo has already made it outside of the gate. Kyo, God, Q, for the love of God, Donnie, Q. I can do it. Don't worry.
Oh man.
Yeah, I can call you Bubs. So Q has already made it outside the gate. He went north. You guys are at the south gate, and if you were to leave, you have to leave out the south gate. A, because it's the biggest gate. B, you don't have enough time to try to make it to the north gate.
And C, because the only person that knows that there's a gate to the north is a freaking
Is-
horse.
Yeah. Or that anybody has even messed off and like went that way. So yeah. So if you guys are leaving,
Yep. Let's
Let's go.
Let's go ahead and head
alright.
out.
So are you guys going to travel most of the night? Are you gonna set up camp? What are you gonna do?
Let's travel out of the town and set up camp.
I'm gonna ask if I can take a nap in the carriage.
Okay.
I'll try and get.
So, are we leaving Silverside to be
He'll trot along.
okay? All right. So you guys have left.
the apathy is fantastic.
Yeah.
Fucking-
As we pass by Silverside, I'm just gonna
Come on,
whisper, "Fucking
Come on.
Slap
hurry
him on
up,
the
or
ass.
I'm selling you."
Alright.
So, you guys have made it outside of town and start making your way around. By this time, Hugh has literally fucked off towards the way to go. And the only one that has the slightest idea of where to maybe go would be Rukos.
And he's sleeping.
Who was taking a nap?
He is taking a nap.
Although I did see the guy leave north.
Yes, but you can't go out the north exit.
Right.
So, but you can lead your carriage around to the north and see if you could find
Yeah.
tracks.
You can lead the carriage as a horse.
Don't just assume. Throw a bridle on me. I don't fucking think so, friend. I've been to that party. That shit's never happening again.
Okay. So, who is actually driving the cart?
I can drive it if you like. I'll turn back into a human, considering I have animal handling.
Okay. So I need you to give me an animal handling check.
Oh, not so much from us.
I mean,
animal handling check.
Welcome to the game. Nice. Yeah.
Plus 4. So.
Yeah, I got the
Gotcha.
+4 in there. So yeah, you can make it. I'm assuming you're gonna actually circle around, try to get to what will be the north gate.
We're going towards the
so
north.
You make it to the north gate just fine, but you see no one in sight besides the 2 guards standing there.
Who are you talking to?
How long did that take?
Yes.
Never mind.
Literally 30 minutes.
Okay.
So if you're
no
pun intended, but if you're catnapping,
nah.
I'm aiming for a short rest. I don't know how long that needs to be.
That is 4 hours.
Okay.
Okay. So is it raise roll, raise go, or are you gonna just keep leading?
An 18.
You can.
Nice.
Yeah, you can. You can actually, if you want to, you can search for tracks. You can just go where you assume.
Okay.
But you have no idea where to actually go.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask Ray if she has any information about where we should head, about this whole raider thing I've heard about.
I think it's north.
North. Okay. Can I? It's only been 30 minutes, you said, and he wants to take a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna poke him and just ask him, "Hey, which way should we head?" Since I'm milking this cow right now.
That's the most reasonable action.
I don't fully wake up and just kind of go north.
Right. Okay. North it is. Do I see anything? I guess I should roll your perception check. Right when we get to the gate, do I see anything that looks like a path, or that looks like previous tracks?
Road.
Okay. But do I see anything like fresh prints or anything like that? I can give you perception.
You will definitely have to give me a perception.
Perception and incoming.
Oh,
wow.
Fuck.
I was going to ask if Ben is covering his tracks, but...
I wasn't, but...
Druid for the win!
Too strong, need nerf.
Like, you see that he goes... Like, you're, like, looking down the path, because this is, like, an asphalt road, so there's not going to be any tracks. But you notice, like, 30, 40 feet up, that there's a set of footprints that just start going northeast.
And that is the way we shall go.
But you know, trying to take your horse and carriage to there is going to be very hard.
Well, goddamn it. Is there any other path to the left or right that I would be able to fit my companions and I through?
You notice that about... Oh, hello. So you notice that when you...
Hi, emo. I like emo.
Yeah. So when you are looking up the path, you're trying to figure out how to best follow those tracks. You notice that there is a dirt path about 300 feet up that goes where those feet would probably cross. That you know you could take that cart down.
Okay, we're gonna go that way. Do we have a new map for that so I can kind of see what we're dealing with, or we're just gonna like imagination land?
Yeah, we're imagination landing here.
Okay, cool. That's the way.
I don't have a track for this.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, we'll just try trotting down that way.
Yeah.
Till something new.
I didn't actually think about that, and that's my fault. I could have easily put up a map for us to run.
No, that's all right. And I'll just trot until something happens.
Yeah. So you take that path, and you see that the feet, the tracks just kind of pass over the road and go into the woods, and you notice again another like 600 feet up, there's another road that's like an insta right. And so you take the cart down there. Give me an animal handling at this point.
I should say, once we get close to the enemy camp, I am going to start being sneaky.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, 14.
Still good enough to keep things going. Again, you notice that like it's almost like the feet prints just take a beeline.
Then can we fit down where the footprints are, or do we need to dismount?
If you wish to follow the tracks, you would have to dismount.
Okay, how much time has passed? Is Rukos up yet?
He's been asleep for maybe 45 minutes.
Well, I mean, that's an hour and 15 total.
Yeah.
It's a good power nap.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna need him in case some shit goes sideways. I'm gonna prod him until he wakes up. But staying far enough away where I don't get punched in the face.
Just use his walking stick.
You knew my plan.
And when he wakes up, I explain the situation and group together to see what the team wants to do here. Go it on foot, or try to power through on this four-wheeler.
And in the four-wheeler, that's reasonable. Q, you are honestly still about an hour away from the enemy camp. But you're not close enough to need to start stealthing yet. On foot it's gonna take you a few to get there. Speaking of which, I need to group all three of you together so I can set you in the next scene.
You don't want to take Bill with us?
No, you're not taking Bill.
Okay. Oh well.
There was no supplies in this cart, was there?
No, it was completely empty.
Okay, just an empty cart. Dwarven cart full of nothing.
But we don't want to lose it.
Right, that's what I mean.
It is a very sturdy cart. Okay. Okay, so I got that. Let's move there for ease. That's what? Fuck it. I'll leave it. We're about to leave the scene. Just fucks too much. He does. He really does. Okay, so what are you gonna do? You guys gonna dismount and hide the cart?
If we dismount, we definitely need to hide the cart.
Agreed. I think Ray's in on it.
Sure.
Okay. So you guys dismount and roll stealth to hide this cart.
Everyone?
Yes, we'll do a collective.
Spoiler alert, this is gonna suck. Oh god.
Oh, that was almost a 17. Alright, so average is 11. You do alright, but then you forget that there's horses still attached to your cart. So the horses are still exposed.
Can we try to hide them again?
I mean,
using a larger bush to put them in?
Yes, I guess. You can attempt to stealthily do a hide again.
Yeah.
That's better.
That's not.
Wah.
No.
Come on. Oh,
Dead,
no
dead
whammy.
on again.
Well, overall, it went up.
Yeah. So your overall did go up. You guys have hid the cart better, and you know where it's at, but you still gotta do something with those horses.
Okay.
How about Mr. Druid fucking hide them.
I can tell them to hide, yeah.
Thank you for using your big boy brain. But yes, you can indeed use your animal handling skills to unhook them and get them to hide themselves.
Okay, I'm doing that right now.
All right.
Animal handling inbound. My stuff's glitching. I can't tell if anything's rolling or not.
Oh, it
So
did.
you hit a 10.
You got a 10.
So 14 total then.
No, that's with the 4.
Okay.
So you tell them to go hide, and they understand, but they don't know what hiding means, so they just run away.
Good job.
You've now lost your 2 horses. I'm sorry.
Is there any way I can capture them again? Like maybe I can chase after them as a fellow horse, and talk to them reasonably. Maybe form a party system. You can vote.
This is the box all over again.
I'm just fucking around. I'm gonna do that.
You know what? Just so we can proceed. The horses actually don't run away. They go a good distance, but find that there's a watering hole nearby and actually just stay at the watering hole.
Cool.
So
all right.
They're loose, not lost.
Yes.
Okay.
They're loose but not lost.
One more.
So you don't have to worry about losing your horses now.
Okay. Let's go on down the path.
Are now. You're a half hour behind Q, and Q is like coming up on the camp now.
Okay. We should shift to Q then if we're out of turn by now.
Yeah. So Q, you are approaching the bandit camp. You're outside of sentry vision, but not close enough to discern how many's in there.
Okay, so I can tell the camp is moderately large. I mean, I'm sure I could see some.
Yes, the walls, you could see they're made of good, sturdy wood. Like the forest that was there, or the trees that were there in that forest, are now what holds together this base.
Okay, and like they were tracking me, I can use survival to see the amount of traffic that comes and goes.
Place the horses in the cart.
Yeah, you can use survival to see what kind of foot traffic's been around.
I mean, we'll see how it goes. Actually, well, I mean, it's one of my skills, and that's what I was reading up on it. It's like you're supposed to be able to use survival to track and such. So
yeah. I use perception for Nyx just because.
Oh yeah, you can look around. Right.
Yeah. Because since you weren't trying to hide, and then, like I said, you rolled that 20. So. Okay. You notice that there's a lot of traffic that goes out the front gate and kind of past your path, but you notice that about 200 feet from where you, or not 200, 20 feet from where you just were, it just kind of webs out. Like they're doing checks around the area.
What's the nearest sentry to me?
Assuming you're coming in from where I've placed you, it would be the southeastern tower. And he's still 80 feet from you. So
and it's nighttime, right?
Yeah, it's starting to get really dark.
Mm-hmm. Oh, since it's I don't have any better vision than a normal person does, so I can't see. Well, I wouldn't be able to see like if there's a weak point or a.
The fort is well lit, so you can still see it, and you can hear what sounds to be just people hooting, hollering, having a good old time with whatever's going on inside the fort.
Mm-hmm. I'm going. So, how far did you say? 80?
Yeah, you're 80 feet from the fort.
What's an average perception of somebody? We know. 50?
60-ish?
Since it's within nighttime, I'm going to move up a little bit closer.
Okay.
Between the 2 sentries, so I'm going to leave myself at a maximum.
Okay, so you were going to say about... Are you going to be
like if I'm
in the
southeast
woods?
and it's on, like we're saying it's a square, right?
Yeah.
And there's a sentry tower on each.
Actually, I could actually bring you guys since we're getting close to it. There you go.
Yay.
There you go. World change.
Okay, so, and I see where you're saying we're coming in from the southeast.
Yeah.
So so put me off to the right. Well, can I ping something? Is there a way to ping anything?
If you are on the select and move selector, you can click and hold and it'll ping.
Like over here. So that put me like in between both sentries at the farthest distance.
Yeah, so if you're trying to get pretty much lined up with the front gate, it'd be right here, but that's kind of empty foliage. Like there's not a lot of trees there. There's a path leading straight to the gate. This area is more wooded.
Where?
Right, like in that 4 square right there.
I don't know. I don't see it pinging anywhere.
It's down at the very bottom.
Yeah, it's down towards the bottom.
Oh,
so
I see.
Scroll
Okay.
down
I got you. All right.
Yeah, you should see your character.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even know it went down that far.
Yeah.
Right there.
So yeah,
No.
that's square.
That's major foliage.
That's major foliage. Since we're doodling lines.
I thought maybe he could see the lines and just the ping wasn't working for whatever reason.
So, what was it? Control to snap. So like, oops, fuck that box up. Anyways, so like everything like below and to the left of the white box is all foliage and same but right, and then you have a path in between them.
I gotcha.
And it's pretty much foliage, like imagine a perfect circle around this base.
Yeah.
And that's where they've cut out to make said base.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I'll move a little bit. Well, I'd like to say, so from the right archer, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25. Yeah, actually have me at 50, pretty close. So yeah, that's fine where I'm at. I'm just gonna, and it's what, 10 p.m., 11?
I'm thinking like nice dusk time, so 8:30ish.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna just hang out there. If I hear them hooting and hollering, they're probably getting shit-housed.
Yeah. It's a good assumption.
So I'm gonna wait till it's nighttime. I'm not gonna do anything to give my position away.
Smart. All right. You guys start coming up. You're off-centered. So you guys are actually coming up from the southwestern side.
Okay.
By the time you've gotten everything done, and it's now closer to like 9:30 by the time you guys make it to him, and you can those with dark vision can barely see Q, but he's more covered in foliage, so you can't quite tell if that's him or an enemy.
So should we set up camp, or are we going after him?
We should try to identify who or what is in the forest. Can we see the camp?
Yes.
Okay.
Again, it's foliage, so it's not like it's a perfect vision, but you know the camp's right there because it's lit the fuck up.
Okay.
And I'm assuming we're all sneaking up here, right? So we'd all have
Yeah.
So we'd all have to roll perception to see each other rolling in.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't just hear them banging around like, "Hey, what's up?"
Unless they roll poorly on their stealth to come to you. like Rukos rolls a 1. He's just like, hey.
Don't test me.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Well,
Okay, I was joking. You didn't have to take me seriously. So, Silverside, are you actually trying to stealth somewhere?
I thought we were rolling for stealth.
I mean, nobody said they were doing anything, so I didn't
Oh, okay. Okay.
assume anybody had come up with a plan yet.
No, I just thought we were rolling for stealth in case we had to. Like that way you already had the information.
No.
Okay.
I thought we were trying to see if it was really him.
Again, nobody said what they were doing, so I
I don't know whose turn it is.
Yes.
All right, so
No.
fair, like zero,
So
clean slate.
Yeah, it's clean
Okay.
slate, so like whoever wants to go first can.
Go ahead, Rukos.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rukos.
why me?
Well, you're the
facto leader.
biggest of us. Yeah, you're the biggest of us and willing to eat anything, and we're just kind of like here to support.
You're also closest.
I mean, okay,
Yeah,
the
sure.
eating thing, I'll take that. Is the foliage that's in these squares, is it just foliage, or are there any trees, or...
Yeah, like a lot of it's trees, thick brush, and that's pretty much like where you guys are at is like thick brush,
Okay.
a couple of 20-foot high trees
Okay, where is one of said 20-foot high trees?
right there.
Okay.
2 blocks down.
Is it right there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up here and climb said tree and see if I can get a better look of surrounding areas and people.
Okay, give me athletics. Yeah, you make it up. Actually, on your climb up, are you looking left, right? Or are you
Just
straight
kind
up
of
climbing?
scanning the area in general.
Okay, you get a brief glimpse of Q, but again, it's not enough for you to identify him.
Can I tell that he's not armed like a traditional bandit? Or at least the bandits that we've come across? Or does he just kind of look like a shape?
He looks like a shape.
Okay.
But you know somebody's in that general direction.
Okay. Any additional information about the
When you
camp?
finish making it up the climb, you are on height with the top of these, the palisade
Mhm.
that they have made, the very crude palisade. You can see, thanks to their lighting, these bandit archers, and you know that there's 2 more posts in the back, but you don't know if they're occupied or not.
Okay.
You cannot see inside.
Can I
But you do see
see...
these 2 guards right
Okay.
here.
That's what I was going
Or
to
these
ask.
2 bandits that are right here that are just kind of chilling out.
Okay. I'm going to come back down and let Silverside and Raylan know that I couldn't decipher anything of the shape over to the east of us, and that there's 4 towers, and at least the 2 closest to us are manned with 2 guards at the gate.
Okay.
Cool.
Do you think one of us should try to sneak over and see who it is to our right so we don't get flanked?
That would
Okay, so we do
probably
want-
be a good idea.
Okay. So who's got the highest in their stealthily category?
Not the big ass lion.
It's definitely not me, despite my delicate appearance.
Stealth, I have.
Nice, my horse-like appearance.
That's right.
So roll for stealth.
Are you going to be the one that goes over there trying to figure it out?
Yeah.
All right, then
Okay.
yes. Let me take stealth. She's like, yeah.
She is the smallest, so even a bad
Yes.
roll, she has the least chance of getting seen.
Oh no!
Oh god!
You had to say bad roll.
Yeah.
You make it to the edge of the foliage, right where the trail is, and then you trip and fall because you can't quite see. And you snap like a couple of tree limbs underneath you as you fall.
Sweet, I'm super aware that you're there.
Yeah, you now know that there's somebody to your left. And you're kind of spooked. But you also can see that this bandit also heard it.
Bom, bom, bom.
Are there any animals in the area?
What the?
Stand by. Stand by.
Uh-oh.
Doggos? I mean, that was a really good rendition of her stealth roll.
Right. Really getting into that role play.
Yeah, she was like, you know what? Let's.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
You okay?
No, it's
Okay.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, the dog got caught on the laptop cord and pulled it, and there was a box of glass jars that fell, and yeah, chaos.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily sound like everything is okay, but
Clean up on aisle 4.
Yeah. So that was your stealth check, by the way. That was live rendition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that after.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was sneaking and I fell.
I can salvage the situation.
Are there any animals that we came across in the woods? Other than a horse?
You came across like a couple of like chipmunks.
That ain't gonna do the
They're
job.
a bit mutated. And a couple crows, but that's about it.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn into the horse again and gallop the fuck towards.
I was
Q,
definitely
in
thinking
between
the
Q
bird,
and the
but
well,
I can't change it to a bird.
Yeah, I can't do a bird yet.
oh,
Yeah,
okay,
he's got to be level 8 for bird.
gotcha.
Actually,
So I'm just gonna turn in and like jog past right there, just so both people can see what it was and doesn't like spook anybody.
Smart. That's actually a good play. Okay, so move your character over there. So as you come like running by everything, both of the archers have both the sentries have their weapons drawn and ready. You could see one of them has a very crude bow and arrow. The other one, surprisingly enough, has a rifle.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a bad day to be a horse.
And so this one has the rifle. For anyone that's curious, this
Okay.
one has the crude bow. And they both kind of shout at each other to be like, "Ah, it's just these damn beasts." No alarm, everybody. Back to having your fun. I hate you. You want to be down there getting drunk? It's a bad night. I can feel it in my bones.
you always get fire guard on the bad nights.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna kind of trot around Ryu here, just to kind of surveil all stealthily as horse form.
As stealthily as you can.
Right. Yeah, as a horse.
At least nobody's gonna suspect that you're somebody.
Right.
So even
exactly.
if you do roll bad, it's not like it matters.
Right. Kind of what I'm
So-
going for.
Q, you can definitely see this horse just out of nowhere.
Majestic.
kind of circling
Majestic
you.
horse.
Sorry. This majestic horse circling you.
I'm still hidden, right? He knows my general area.
Yes.
Where's he coming from?
He's coming from where the
literal square.
Yeah, so he's coming from.
I could understand that the crack where T fell and he's coming from is not the exact same spot.
No, but no, you know what? No. Yeah, you
Nowhere,
don't
yeah.
think that they're the same.
Okay,
But you also don't think that this is an actual druid. You just think that this is
just a horse.
somebody.
All right, kicking
Yeah,
around.
it's just some horse that's just happened to be in the area.
Crisis averted.
Yeah, that's smart.
Fucking nailed it. I'm honestly impressed. That was good. That was a smart move.
I do things.
Done once or twice.
Haven't we all tried to pretend to be a horse at one point or another?
I mean, who hasn't?
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
No, it's fine.
I mean, it was a good save for him, but now everyone's they're alerted to shit going on in the woods, so I'm not gonna do anything. If anything else, I'm going to burrow down more and hide myself more, because it was good for them, but now everyone's looking in our direction.
Right.
Regardless, if they think it's a horse, they're like, "Fuck that horse that just so happens to be in front of a guy."
Yeah. Well, they can't see you, so it's convenient. But do roll me a stealth check. And since you're trying to actively hide yourself, do it with advantage.
Okay, roll 2d20 plus. I mean, I don't think I got like 0 stealth. Where are you? Ooh, 1 stealth. Sexy.
Yeah.
This is my life. Oh.
Yeah, not great. But
right,
that's not what was supposed to happen. So it'd be 9 plus 1 or 4 plus 1.
Yeah. Nick,
as I don't get myself away.
Yeah, if you were still trying to find out who this mysterious image is, I'm gonna need you to roll a perception check with disadvantage because he's actively trying to hide himself.
I gotta find what my disadvantage is.
It's the same thing, but you take the lowest instead of the highest.
Okay. I just click the regular perception like normal?
Yes.
But twice?
But twice.
Okay.
So 9 or... Okay. So...
Just barely.
Just barely, yeah.
This fucking horse.
So you circle around to where you were told the image was, and there's nothing there.
Okay. Operation Trotting Failure complete.
So you can trot back on over if you so choose, and shift back.
Okay. I have trotted my way.
Okay. T, I'm assuming that you have picked yourself up.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's just laying flat there on the ground.
Yeah, she's like, I am hidden. No
Did she sustain damage when she fell?
No. It's just,
okay, just tripped.
like if you fell in the woods, it's not like unless you were just super unfortunate and got stabbed in the neck by a twig or something. But that did not happen. She didn't roll that bad.
Okay.
Yet.
Okay, so can I ask Silverside what he saw on his
Absolutely
trip?
I saw
trotting trip.
Yeah, exactly. I thought I heard something, but I couldn't see anything. However, I did see a guy up on a pillar over Nya, who did not like the fact that he had to work tonight.
Okay. Was it a guard? Did he have a weapon?
He had a weapon, yes. He did. It was pointy.
Did he see you?
He saw me as a horse. Nothing to fear. But I couldn't see anything beyond that other than I hear talking in the fort.
What do you think our next move should be?
How far is it from us to the encampment entrance? Just so I want to see like their level of view, or their field of view.
You guys are 65 from it. And their field of view like pretty much stops right where the squares are.
Okay. So I think we should move up to, is there any like rocky outcroppings, or is it all basically woods?
No, they have pretty much flattened it out to try to make the best defensible
Gotcha.
position.
Okay. I think we should move this direction, staying out of line of sight, and possibly try to work our way, to the flank of the fort. Maybe there's an entrance we can get in somewhere else instead of trying to probe around through the front.
Do you think we should set up camp? It's like 10 o'clock.
No,
Or how late do you think
night's gonna be our best bet because they have less vision.
True, and we don't know if they send out patrols yet either, so we need to find someplace we can shelter up. Is there anything like that around there?
You could do a perception check.
Okay.
Everybody, if you would like to, can make a perception check to see if there is something in the area.
God almighty.
Oh!
This is not looking good for anybody so far. Ooh, T-ball with the high one.
So wait, you guys are just hitting something that rolls perception?
Yeah, in the character
on the
sheet.
character sheet.
In the character sheet, if you click perception, it automatically will roll your perception.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Fancy. Oh! That might do it. Is that a 20?
Okay, that's a 20 on my screen. I want you to know that.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, it's in a weird... Yeah, it just kind of froze. Can we just take the 20?
It'd only benefit him since you guys are a part.
Well,
But we want him to be part of our group.
So, Raylan, you notice that there is like a cave-like outcropping over towards the west side, or the west side, but it's north of you guys. It's still southwest.
Okay.
Fancy.
Still outside of their vision, but you could tell that you would definitely need to be very quiet to get there, since it is near the fort.
Great, I'm so good at being quiet.
Right, so perhaps we should rethink this
right?
particular action because we don't want to get ambushed. They'll come charging out of the fort. Unless we use someone as a decoy, say a horse.
There you go. That's a great idea.
And then I'll lead them all out of the camp. I'll cause a ruckus, and you guys come in guns a-blazing.
I think if you go charging into the camp as a horse, you're gonna get shot and or stabbed.
Fair enough.
Huh.
It's just one rogue thought,
Because if they are in there having a good old time, they can get hungry, and horse is edible.
I just like the story from their point of view. Like, there's this guy's like, there's a fucking ghost horse out there, and they're like, Bill, calm the fuck down, man. There's no such thing as a ghost horse. He's like, he's popped up here, and he gets popped up over there.
Yeah. So you got Bandit Bob and Bandit Travis.
All right, I'm gonna sit here and just kind of make camp then, if we're not gonna push forward.
Okay.
Camp it out.
Teresa, calm down.
Thank you.
So you guys are going to push towards the cave?
Yeah, I say we try our best.
Okay. Q, you dug yourself well, but you actually have like a good like a hole.
It's a foxhole.
You're out of. And you've seen that the horse went back towards where this grouping was, and you've seen a very familiar pink-haired girl get up and then disappear into the woods.
Weird.
So where's this cave at that we're heading
Yeah,
towards?
The cave, my turn order's in the way of it. It's like right here.
Oh, wow.
Slightly
Okay.
off screen, but it's like 40 feet from this guard tower.
Okay.
So you would be close to the guard tower, but you could be hidden at the same time.
We would have to sneak, though.
Yes. You have to
And
be very
historically, not very well for us.
Nope.
Third time's the charm, right?
I mean, I'll run decoy again if I have to, but this time I'll go with a dog.
There we go.
Oh shit, yeah.
But the dogs are aggressive, so you might be shot on sight.
Might be.
But I also might not be.
I'm just gonna stand here while exactly. I mean, I'm an emaciated dog, but I'll take it. I want to stand like right here and make a lot of noise, barking and things, as the dog. That way they can sneak the fuck over to the left.
Oh wait, the dog you turn into, is that one of those like kind of weird monster dogs?
I think that's the first one we saw, right?
The mongrel
first one
dogs.
That you saw was like a very, like, it's a hairless wolf.
Oh, but he can turn into regular dogs. That's just not the only.
I think that the druids are like in 5e are based off of what they see first.
Right,
they
exactly.
have to see it in order to do it.
So were there no animals in the town?
I see.
No.
Okay.
That's why I was like, why would they think he's aggressive? He's just like a dog hanging out. But
yeah, it's one of those.
If he's like that,
crazy mongrel.
Well, all right, well, I'm just gonna do my thing. Yep.
Check. Yep, that didn't work.
So,
God damn it!
You guys are the best distraction I could ask
for. So yeah, you see, Ben, do me a perception check when you get back.
See, I told you, you don't have the giant ass lion do stealth.
Yeah, but you're kind of like a feline. You should be a lot more nimble, you'd think.
You would think so.
But you ate the whole thing.
Ben's that stealthy, he just...
Right,
gone.
Do a stealth check, poof.
Alright, once Ben get back, I'll have him do a check and then we'll figure.
Oh, I wanted to kill something.
You keep it up, you might get killed.
Matter
of fact, I need to put my kill dice away.
Wait a minute. Someone has a scroll of invisibility, no? Why the fuck am I standing out in the open?
I was wondering.
Okay, can I give that a shot then? How many people does it work for?
You.
Yeah.
And how many turns does it last for?
It lasts for 30 minutes.
Right.
Or until you perform an action such as attacking or something like that. Ben, I need you to roll me a perception check. Nice. Okay, so you watch this image literally go from man to dog and run into the thing, into the trail, and start making noise. And then you see two people trying to stealthily move northwest.
And fail miserably.
They're making just about as much noise as a barking dog is.
You're
helping you without even helping you. You didn't even know.
You're still muted.
He's muted.
What a dickhead. No, have the guards noticed?
They definitely have. And
have they noticed the dog?
Yes.
The two people getting, or everything?
They're noticing that there's all of a sudden a lot of noise coming from the left side of the woods, their right side.
And they would focus that direction?
See.
Okay. Is it my turn, or are you just having me roll, by the way?
I'm trying to make everything work tandemly. Okay. So what would you like to do?
Sure. While it's distracted, I'd like to move. Is it just bare wood, or are they a mix of wood and metal, like the towers? Like, what is this?
Oh, they are pretty much just like they're all wood for the most part, but like the towers actually have metal ladders that they've scavenged from a couple runs. And they didn't want to waste all the metal they had on the scaffolding to get up. Okay. They wanted to use it to make weapons.
It's too bad. There's obviously the ladder's on the inside, not on the outside. Ridiculously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, too bad.
I couldn't exactly make it to where.
No, it's perfect. All right, yeah. Then while they're distracted that way, I'll just move up quietly and easily towards this tower.
Towards the tower in front of you?
Yeah, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Are you? If you're still
I got-
trying to be stealthy,
I got-
you need another.
Sorry, 6. I have 30. So. Oh, that's right. I can do the arrow thing.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you do the arrow thing?
It's
Click on the ruler.
with the teeth thing. It's a ruler.
Oh,
It
okay.
looks like a
I gotcha.
weird power button.
Oh, cool. Anyway,
Are you trying to be stealthy?
yeah, because the guy I'm running up on is looking this way, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it'll be easier for me to move, an easier stealth check, I'm guessing.
Do any of us see the shape of him moving? Or no?
Depends on how good his stealth check is versus your perceptions coming after.
Okay.
So normal roll, cool. Normal roll or advantage?
Normal roll.
Okay.
No.
Well, it shows 15 to me, but
Yeah, I see 16. Yeah.
I was like, now I'm like wary. It's like it showed 20 last time.
So yeah, you get up there easily, with him distracted by the dog and all the noise.
Question: if I get up like on, and actually make it to under him, can he not see me anymore?
He can't, but his partner can.
Yeah, if his partner looked, okay.
Yeah,
right.
But that's if he looked.
Cool.
Is there 4 guard posts or 4 towers, or is only 2 on the front?
There's 4.
There's 1 on each corner.
Okay, I can't see both of them. So.
Yeah.
Keep it up, gang.
Yeah. You're doing great without knowing it.
Yeah.
They actually both see the now mongrel of an animal, and they're like, "Oh, target practice," and they both try to take shots. You hear a concussive sound of this bandit's rifle going off, and the bullet misses widely. And the archer bandit takes a shot and also misses just as widely, and actually the arrow whizzes past Rukos because he misses wildly, and it just sails through the woods.
What a fucking
I'm gonna
dick.
take that as my cue to back the fuck off.
What a bunch of monsters.
Yeah.
Just randomly attacking animals. What a bunch of dicks.
Well, you guys saw The Mandalorian, right?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Right. It's like when the 2 stormtroopers are just like shooting at the cannon.
Right.
Like, bang,
Yeah.
bang.
I guess while they're distracted with shooting at him, I'm going to take that cue to just move.
Okay.
Without trying to be stealthy, because you said all of this back here is still foliage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Up until about ear-ish, at least.
So effectively, it's not as straight, but like think of this more of a concave line, and that it
Gotcha.
kind of goes like that.
Where's our cave at again? Over
Your
here?
cave is off screen.
Oh,
but
okay.
So it'd be like that?
towards that way, yeah.
Oh,
I forgot you could freehand.
Yeah.
doodles.
I'm sorry, this is an odd question. How much were stim packs?
Like price wise,
Yes.
or they are, I think, like 15 caps a piece.
Womp womp.
So they're like not super expensive, but if you don't have a lot of caps, it's...
No, I was just gonna bribe this guy to fucking leave me alone. But 5,000 compared to 15, crap.
Yeah. I mean, but a stem pack is also super useful.
It's just, I'm sorry, I interrupted.
No, you're fine. It's a good question. So yeah, so that's like the foliage line.
Okay.
So can we both start going over to Silverside?
Yeah.
On that way.
But you guys also noticed that the sound from the camp went from everybody's having a good time to everybody's on high alert.
Okay.
Because, I mean, they just heard a gunshot go off.
Yeah.
So we should run.
Pragmatic. I like it.
I'm not running. That's a good way to get ourselves shot again.
But they can't see us.
It's not that they can't see you. They just don't know where you're at.
All right. Well, in support of my team, I'm going to go back to the middle where I was barking originally and bark as loud and as wildly as I can in a circle. I'm just going to keep running in a circle. Just to keep the attention off of everyone else.
Right.
And farther away. Smart.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll keep going to the cave.
So they both make attempts again to fire at you. And you actually, after the second shot, which they both miss, you hear the second rifle round go off, and you hear somebody shouting, "Stop wasting all your rounds, you fucking idiot!"
Damn. I was trying, guys. I was trying.
So how close to the cave did we make it before?
Both of you made it to being about, you're pretty much at the halfway point between the bandit and what? Stop moving.
I didn't know. I thought you were going to say halfway point. Sorry.
Halfway between this tower and the cave.
And the cave was like here, but like off screen?
Yeah, but off screen.
Okay.
Q? Yeah. What are you going to do, my good sir?
All right, so since it's made of wood and I'm assuming it's not built to the best standards, does it give me a pretty good, if I were to climb it?
You can attempt to climb it.
Sure.
During the confusion. So I'm assuming you're trying to climb during the gunshot.
Well, right now, like, since he's shooting over there, banging, I could move to here, and now I'd be hidden from everybody. Because this guy...
Yeah, that's true.
He wouldn't be able to see me, or the one on the right wouldn't be able to see me, and this guy's banging over here.
Yeah. Because they're both, like, focused to where Silverside is. So, yes, you could arguably make it there, and if you wanted to climb the tower, you could, but if you're trying to do it stealthily, you're going to need to do it in bursts.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to move there first without having... Okay. Without anyone seeing me. So, but I just wanted to know, like, looking at it, it's not like I can actually get a grip and climb it.
Yeah, it's climbable, but it's going to be a difficult climb.
Okay.
Because
now, go ahead.
It's made well, but not made well enough that you can, like, slip a hand in and pull yourself up. It'd be like you have to have good grip strength to hold on to these logs to get your way up.
Okay.
Now, can each guard see the other guard clearly, like on the opposing tower?
Yes, but this, like, the front guard can't see the back guard.
Okay, but that's each corner guard can.
Yeah, so both the south side guards can see each other, and the north sides can see each other.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
They can't be, like, north to south see each other.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to, while my team is deciding what they want to do, I'm going to now try a different tactic to try to get these people to come out of the camp, right? I'm going to, I saw that. I'm going to bark for a little while and then shift to the horse and then neigh and just go back and forth doing this for a while.
Are you popping, like, into the forest, shifting, doing it,
Fucking ghost horse, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm basically altering between the dog and the horse form and making the sounds like it's having a conversation.
You also need to realize that you can only wild shift twice per day.
Oh, okay, so I'm pretty much done then.
Yeah, you're stuck as the dog. If you shift out of it, you're stuck until you sleep.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just turn back into a human and bark and neigh with my voice then.
Okay, that makes sense. You can still do that.
I can replicate the sounds, I think.
Yeah. Are you going to do it from inside some foliage so you're not seen?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tuck behind whatever the large bush I can find.
Alright, so do me a stealth check, and then
Oh,
do
God.
a performance check.
Well, this is going to go about.
Oh god, I forgot performance was a thing.
Yeah.
Do you want stealth first?
Yes, please.
Meh.
Oh my goodness, are you okay. Both the guards rolled really low, and nice performance. Yeah, you
God
got
damn.
convinced that there is a horse and a dog conversing somehow.
You've convinced other horses that horses. It's like, you hear that guy? Fuck, he's being a dickhead.
Yeah. But the guards are now, they've actually like kind of pushed towards the corner of each post to try and look out.
Listen, guys, I'm doing the best I can here.
Yeah.
Gotta do something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to move up.
Effectively at the edge of their post, looking in this general direction. So their cross sight is
Perfect.
right here.
That's what I do best.
You just keep them there.
I'm doing it.
And we'll keep going over to the cave.
What would I
what's in
have
this
to
cave?
roll
Yeah.
to get right there?
You can actually, with them as distracted as they are, you could probably make it there with a stealth check. And it doesn't have to be a hyper difficult stealth check either.
Okay. We'll see how this goes.
Oh,
Nice.
that was super scary.
Oh.
It was.
Because I know you're flat rolling.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you make it there.
Okay.
So almost opposite of Q.
Yeah. On my way past Raylan, I tell her I'm going to try to sneak up to the guard post, just so she doesn't just realize that she's all alone in the middle of the woods.
I mean, this might be metagaming and it's out of character, but I'm wondering if this cave like has an entrance into this fucking camp.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
And she's gonna be like, "Hey gang, melt face, melt face."
That's
Like
pretty much how it's been
like-
so far. Yeah.
Yeah, Q and Rukos are gonna get finally up into the tower after a difficult climb, and she's just gonna be in the middle of the camp, just melting fucking bandits.
Right.
We should have named it.
I'm the
Her name
captain
should have
now.
been Domino.
Yeah.
Nice.
I go through the entrance into the camp and I cast "fuck you" on everybody.
What was that
All right.
spell I was talking to you about, Tyler? Oh, fuck that guy
Fuck that guy in particular.
Yeah. So somebody made a homebrew spell. I hate to break game real quick, but somebody made a homebrew spell called "fuck that guy" in particular, and pretty much you have a lightning strike that hits this one individual, and anybody in the world that casts the same spell hits that person as well as their target. So every time the spell is cast, it hits the target every fucking time,
It's amazing.
and it does like 1d10 lightning damage every time.
So even after he's dead, it still
Yeah,
strikes
it
him
just
just
keeps
out of
striking that spot.
pure measure. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, Ray, you gonna do anything?
Yeah. What else do I need to do to be able to make it to the cave?
Actually, with them distracted as is, you can actually make it to the mouth of the cave perfectly fine.
So it's like what here?
Yeah, just that's fine.
This.
'Cause- yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll pretty much be off screen, and we'll do your turns independently.
We gotta be careful though, because if she's going into the cave by her lonesome, we don't know what the fuck's in there.
Yeah.
Exactly. But you're at
We
the
were
mouth of the
supposed to
cave.
go
not
set
yet.
up camp. It's nighttime.
I mean, honestly, a night assault would probably be the best tactical idea.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't discuss that. Nobody said that. We all
I
said,
did say that.
let's go to sleep.
I did say doing this at night would be a better idea.
He did, yeah.
He did.
I didn't hear.
My bad.
Because there's people talking over him at the same time.
You didn't hear me because you're way the fuck over there on the other side of the base.
I mean, yeah, I'm doing it too.
Well,
All right.
It's also 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Do you guys want to end before we actually get into combat, or
We
I'm good
can.
for whatever.
It doesn't matter.
So no?
T's like, yeah, oh no.
T, do you want to end?
Yes.
Okay.
That's fine. We'll pick back up next week.
Okay.
Are we good for 3 p.m. Sunday?
Yes.
So
Yep.
that you don't have to miss a week.
Sounds good.
I'm good.
Okay. So then we will do it 3 p.m. Sunday. We will end today right at the bandit camp that is in the Deadwood Forest.
Just remember, fuck that guy in particular.
Yes. Yes.
We will see what awaits our daring adventurers. Who knows? There might be somebody on the inside that could possibly help them out.
Nice.
So tune in next week, Sunday, 3 p.m. for another rebel-rousing, fun-filled adventure of War of the Mad King. I will see you all next week.